Service.
What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm L'Oreal.
And we have a virgin. And when I say virgin, I mean a lip service virgin here with us. Wale! Woo! So you know what that means. He has an EP out right now.
And I'm just here for promotional reasons. And we're just going to talk about music. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Now, you can't talk about music because Wale, I think, is so diverse with his music. You can tell that he's a lover type of guy, which is the kind of music that we like. But then we also like the lyrical music as well.
I got a great imagination.
Oh, so you never been in love?
Yeah, I think everybody has sometime, right?
Why you mumbling? Come here.
Yeah, come here.
Why you acting all nervous?
Acting. What was the question? I've been in love before, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what makes somebody fall out of love?
I think sometimes people just grow apart.
Yeah, that was trying to say that in a shorter way. I know what you mean. Just grow apart.
How can you say it shorter than that?
It was just in one word.
Okay.
I think you grow apart, and those are kind of like the most painful ones though, because it's like you really can't pinpoint what it is, and sometimes people think it's because of somebody else. It's just like this person, man, you just not like the same. Like your views on the world might change, or your views on or the things that you thought were important to you aren't the same no more. And it's just like y'all not even arguing, but y'all just not the same. And you know, to be with somebody, to be in love with somebody, you gotta really be their friend and be like have things in common, even if it's the opposites attract. Then you still have to have this some type of like vibe with each other. And sometimes people vibe change, and then they don't align with each other.
That's true. But sometimes it is another person.
That too.
Sometimes it's another person. Somebody might come along and you think that what you got going on is great, and this person might just show you something a whole nother world.
But I think when you say I love you, I think you know all sides of that person by that point. You can't love somebody unless you know all sides of them and what they're capable of. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but
you said love, like not fall out of or lust with. So
And sometimes I think, and this goes for men and for women, whoever you're with should help you step your game up. Because sometimes you showing somebody so much, and you're like, okay,
what about me?
Show me something.
Reciprocity, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I give back? What can I give back? Like, and you know, like the older I get, the more like, you know, you go through this phase and you go through, you know, dating or whatever. Like me, it's like I'm almost like I can't do this no more. Like I don't even know. And then even when I was talking to Jada, I was like, okay, y'all, how where am I supposed to meet? If I'm really trying to, like, I'm on some serious shit now.
You're
like,
talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, by the way.
Okay.
Where would I meet said woman? Where's she gonna be at? I mean, all I do is work. I go to the studio. I might host a club that night, and when I'm out of the studio, it is nighttime. It's not like nowhere to go. Like, it's only one place that that are actually women at. You know what I'm saying?
Where is that?
The strip club.
The strip club, or like, or the industry where it's like it's really difficult to.
You do online dating.
When I get like screenshot or something.
Why don't you go grocery shopping at Whole Foods?
I went grocery shopping and it took
Just
me,
went?
Or in the gym.
It took me 4 hours to just get like eight items, man.
Yeah, but
Why?
you're supposed to be looking at the women that's there shopping
people
at
wanted
Whole
to take
Foods.
pictures and
Where I'm gonna go?
talk to you.
Exactly. Where I'm gonna go? I mean, everybody, like you famous is like, you know, you already worrying about somebody's intentions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You worried about like who. Like my thing is, you can have whatever. Like you could have been through whoever, but like when it's industry people, and it's like it might be like, oh man, well she used to date like one of the producers I work with, or you know, one of the directors I'm cool with, or whatever. Like so you kind of just
So
fall
that's
back.
off limits now.
Right.
So
Listen,
like,
that's
You
interesting.
you don't pursue something that you know what it is. Like I'm like, all right.
If you already started dating her and
Yeah,
then
like
found
cause
out.
there's been girls that like, you know, I felt chemistry with, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You dealt with that person, man. Like I'm not even gonna like acknowledge it. Like I'm gonna just
let it go.
Yeah, don't.
That's interesting because Meek posted that. He said you can't cuff a John when your close homies dunked already. That's a rule, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to make anything absolute because
Right, 'cause you never know.
if love is love and what we say it is, then it could conquer all of that. But you know, my
won't
thing
even
is,
make the
my
effort
thing
to-
it might like I might not you know, I would have to get to know them and spend time with them to fall in love. I wouldn't allow myself if I even see that some type of chemistry potential. You gotta just
Cut it off.
yeah.
There's a woman that has a baby by two of the Jacksons, and they're brothers.
Right.
So I feel like if she can accomplish that, some of these hoes that's fucking 2 or more friends, I feel like they could accomplish.
If you could fuck brothers.
If you could fuck
Brothers.
brothers, come on. And she
Everybody.
got kids by both of them niggas.
Everybody don't, because I think about the repercussions
That's nasty,
of that.
by the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even
But
me,
brothers
I've been
and
single.
cousins.
I've been single for so long, but I just always felt like, okay, my daughter's mother, I respect her, and she's such a great mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm. It's hard to be a dad on the road. She's a great mom, but I never like wanted to be seen out with a girl or rub it in her face or whatever. Like,
So you care about her feelings.
I
so you
care
don't
about.
wanna-
I mean, even right now, I'm just like, but I don't. At the very least, she deserves that much, or she deserves that much for me not to be like flaunting it around.
Well, why
Flaunting
didn't things work out with her then?
people grow apart. You know what I'm saying? People grow apart, and I know how I'm wired now. You know what I'm saying? Head to toe, and I know how she wired. And it's like, in order for us to obtain happiness in our lives, it cannot be because we don't. I'm not trying to trap you in a situation where you're with somebody that you're not living your best life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to trap you in there. Because we feel like we have to, because we made life together. Like, nobody should do that. That's detrimental to everybody, because now that kid might grow up in a house where the parents are fighting all the time because they really don't want to. Like, you might as well just say, like, we grown apart.
I see
And
a
let's-
lot of
let's
people
find a way
force
to-
it. Like,
Yeah,
I see a
force
lot of
it.
people are like, well, for the sake of my child, like, I'm just going to stay with this person.
And then guess what? It's false hope, because
Right.
there's gonna come a time when lawyers get involved. There's no some kind of way. There's an expiration date on
My
that.
parents divorced right when I went to college.
For real?
Yeah.
They was like,
I think
bye.
they was waiting. They was like, your
Nigerian.
brother's in college, you're in college, all right.
Nigerian. Oh,
I guess
get
before
help.
they on drinks in this,
Oh yeah.
this room.
Yeah.
That's kind of like non-chivalrous.
Don't worry about it. I got you. Just let me know when you get it.
I don't know if it's emasculating yet, but it's borderline emasculating.
All right, so we're going to get into it.
And that's
Since
what-
we have Wale here, which, by the way, I
I thought
didn't
we always was into.
I didn't think he was going to really
no, we
come.
wasn't into it yet.
Yeah, not yet.
That was the tip of the iceberg.
Cheers.
Now, we want to ask
We
you.
ain't getting to nothing yet.
Listen, when he
That's
came in
my
here.
little sister said. She said so.
That's your little sister, for real?
Oh,
we raised her. We came up in the same, grew up in the same house.
I was
Okay.
about to say, we're going to need you to step outside while we finish these questions.
Nasty things.
Oh shit.
Now, we were, somebody had asked a question, right, on social media to us
Yes.
about erections.
Okay. So the question
Sis, leave
is.
the room real quick.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I'm
Yeah,
not
see,
sure.
we have to get
It's
into it.
okay.
No, this is it's
She's
actually
over
funny.
21, right?
Small, yeah.
She grown. She good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know a girl that reached out to me, and she basically said she went out on a date. She's grown, about early 30s, late 20s, and she went out on a date with this guy. They were dancing, and out of nowhere, she felt an erection.
A little poke coming
A little
through.
poke,
Yeah.
you know the song, Too Close. So I guess it was a little weird for her, like a little awkward, because she didn't know how to confront it. She felt like
she should be. I mean, she should.
She should be flattered.
Should that-
Flattered. It's not. You can't control that. You know
That's what I was saying.
It's not like you
Okay.
said. It's not like
Okay.
you said. God damn, baby, my shit hard as shit. Like he's like, oh shit. Like I'm enjoying this a little bit.
so he
She's
didn't
like,
say anything.
Sometimes it's
Nor
good.
did he try to
Sometimes
get
it's
her
good
after.
if you getting close. This sounds good to have. You know what I'm saying?
But here's
make
the
sure your junk warmed up a little bit. If that's the vibe between you and
Right,
Shorty.
right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Like, clearly
She-
they're dancing, so she's
see-
attracted to him.
she
That's
got-
what I was thinking
she's
as
like,
well.
Okay, yeah.
But here's where the problem
she
gets
knew
a
what's
little
on. Now
worse.
you know what's on the menu.
Right.
Yeah, okay,
At least
that's
she felt
true.
it. It would be
Now
worse.
you know
found
where this
it.
could go, but even it could be more beautiful.
Right. But unfortunately, nothing was said, nothing happened, and he just said, "All right, bye, have a good day."
And that was the end of the
and
date.
He probably came
end of the
already.
date.
Nah.
You
come
think he came?
Yes.
on. Nah, ain't
No,
niggas.
he
Ain't
ain't,
niggas ain't. Come on, man.
Yes, they can.
I'm just saying.
It wasn't a lap dance,
Little dry
Angela.
hump.
Don't.
They wasn't hunching.
Gigi, guys
Well, it
have
was a
come.
reggae party.
Hold on, can guys come from you just grinding on
Yes,
them like
absolutely.
all
I've
the
had it
time?
happen.
He probably nutted and was like, "All right, have
Nah,
a good night."
I don't think. I don't know, but I think you gotta be a different type of nigga to come while you dancing on somebody.
If you have a good imagination.
Man, no, this music's so loud. There's so much going on. What the hell, no? Just dancing.
Maybe he didn't have that much sex before in life.
Right.
That's why he got
Well, I've
excited.
never really had sex, so.
Shut up.
Wait,
I-
what?
He done
I'm
talked
just
about his
guessing.
daughter.
So
Yeah.
it leads to the
virgin.
question of, The story leads to the question. though.
So basically, have you ever been in a situation where your thing got
You
hard?
got a RE, random erections.
Random erection
like,
where you couldn't
middle
control
school or
it.
something?
No, as a grown adult.
Yeah, as a grown up.
No.
You don't get random erections still? I thought every guy.
Oh,
that had-
randoms, yeah.
Random erection.
Just
out of nowhere. Yeah,
your
like
nipples,
uncontrolled.
nipples get hard and don't mean you horny.
Well,
though.
it's cold when that happens.
But you got your
I don't think
nipples
our
get
nipples
hard
get hard.
too.
I think it's a.
Do your nipples get hard every time you get an erection?
I don't know. I don't feel my nipples.
You can't tell. I feel like that when guys get.
I don't think. I don't.
When guys get an erection, their nipples get hard.
I don't
I think it's
so.
natural.
I don't know.
It goes together.
This is weird. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, every time your nipples are hard doesn't mean a man's dick is hard.
Okay, it'd be
so-
cold out.
Yeah.
But getting them jumps while you dancing, I don't know about that life. Like,
I think that's why
it'd
she
be
was
good though.
uncomfortable.
For
That
real.
seems like fun.
It would be fun sometimes. It'd be like, guess what?
I know you feel that.
Look what you done did. Look what you done started.
Oh, you thought it was a party, but it's a party. Let's get it started.
And she's supposed to be like, is that a gun in your pocket?
Yeah.
Or you just
No,
happy to see
I'm
me.
very happy to see you. Bang,
loaded.
bang, bang.
Pinky in your pocket. Might have been small. Might have been small.
Can you
might-
remember any times you got a random erection that was a terrible time for it to happen? That you were like, fuck, I got on these sweatpants.
I can't. I might just. I probably just. I probably would just. You know what I'm saying? Just. You know. Because I'm not. It's not like I'm aroused. It's just.
Right.
It's
It just
like,
happens,
Just
right.
my body just.
Erect.
You know, doing his own thing right now.
How do you get it down?
I mean, it's just you probably just got
He
waited
gets
out.
head.
Wait it out.
He gets head.
I wish if I could get it on. If I had it on speed dial, whew, life would be different.
You definitely have head on speed dial somewhere in that phone. Stop it.
Nah, I got headaches. On speed dial.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to play a little game. It's called Is It Cheating? And you guys are going to weigh in and say,
It's
in
all
these
cheating.
different scenarios.
All of
That's
it
what I
cheating.
say.
That's not true.
All of
You
it
don't even know what the
cheating.
questions
If you got
are.
to ask,
See?
it's cheating already.
Yeah.
Is it cheating
Yes.
if you flirt and go to lunch with a coworker? Is that cheating?
You motherfucking right.
Cheating?
You're flirting and enjoying isolated company
But you're at
with,
work.
with another person.
What if y'all
You
split
ain't
the
in
bill?
prison. The
What if
fuck?
they
yeah,
split
you
the
at
bill?
work.
Yeah, what if you go Dutch?
What's that?
They're splitting the bill.
It don't, bro. It's about the time spent. It ain't about the money. It's about the time. It's an isolated environment with somebody, with another dude, and you said flirting.
Yeah, just flirt.
You already, nah. Oh shit, man. I
You
feel
don't think
sorry
people
for you,
flirt
man.
when they're in relationships?
What? I don't.
It's a human
I don't know.
thing.
Well, I think the last time I really had a girlfriend, I was in a different mental space about life. Like I kind of believed that, you know, shit could be perfect. So I don't know. Maybe. Well.
So that is cheating.
Yeah, it was definitely cheating.
I have a question.
But about flirting with, I don't know, because
Does the significant other know that you're going to lunch with your coworker?
Yeah, you could be like, I went to lunch with
You
so-and-so
different.
today.
So-
You know how people be having work
Different.
husbands and work wives? Like, that's my work husband.
But you know what? I'm
He better be gay.
I'm not. I'm kind of like contradicting myself because like at this point in my life, I would date a stripper. Like I'll date a stripper and like that's my girlfriend.
Well, at work,
stripper.
she's definitely
But she's
flirting.
definitely flirting.
Right, that's your job.
But guess what though? I guess maybe flirting is within. It's an act out of maybe I'm nervous, but this guy's he's not ugly. He's funny, but it's also a nerve thing because a lot of girls flirt when they're nervous. You know what I'm saying? But if you actually like low key like feeling this nigga like, in your mind he's playing like second string, like just in case your man act up.
That's cheating.
And yeah, it's definitely no, that's super cheating. The regular one is
Intention to
regular cheating. This one is super cheating. And
Super cheating.
if the flirting is multiple times a day, you're Super Saiyan cheating. Vegeta, Goku levels of cheating.
Flirting makes me uncomfortable if I don't like the person.
What about when people think you're flirting and you're not?
Yeah, I don't like that either. I'll be
yeah.
joking
Like,
with
yeah,
people
she was
a lot.
flirting with me, and you're
Flirting
like,
is
that's
Just because I'm
flirting.
nice to you does not mean I'm flirting
make
with
I
you.
think as you get older, flirting comes within. Like you like some girls are just charismatic.
Right.
If you charismatic around women or men.
Right.
You just a charming motherfucker. Like and niggas gonna laugh. Like or some women speak more like.
Yeah, they're
like,
touchy.
touchy.
They're just not like
Yeah.
that's might be the way
Touchy-feely,
they might be the way
my
they
man.
raised. They might be whatever. Like
Yeah,
that's
some
why.
people are more like they put their hand on your leg when they talk to you,
But what
touch
if
your
they're
arm.
That's
doing
why I
to
never
your
do that.
boyfriend
That's
or
why I
girlfriend?
never react in this industry. I never think. I always think like I was with a female artist and a male artist the other day, and she's like, no, you can't tell she trying to let you. I'm like, bro, you don't want to assume, especially in this hypersensitive age and shit like that. You don't want to assume, bro, like, because you assume and you take too much lead, it's gonna be like, my nigga, like, I was just being nice to you and shit like that.
Well, was it Issa Rae? Because I seen her twerking on the blog.
Issa, we good friends. We just good friends.
Oh, okay.
Shawty, I see a lot of inspiration in her though. Like, I'm very inspired by what she does. Like, we talk a lot, like, during, like, the season when she's making the show, and I get a lot of that energy that she give me. Whether it's she could be mad on the set that day or whatever, I get, like, a lot of energy because she's thriving, she trying to go up, she working, she hustles, I'm literally seeing her evolve into something greater, and, you know, I'm so proud of her for that. I take that energy and I write. Like, she's definitely my muse sometimes,
She's
though.
dope. I wish I was friends with Issa Rae.
She's definitely
And Yvonne Orji. You know I love Yvonne
both
Orji.
Both of them are my muses a lot, and like there's probably like 40 songs that nobody will ever hear that are along the lines of like Bad and Lotus and stuff like that. Like, and I definitely use Issa as my muse a lot.
That's dope.
Why would we never? What happens when we never hear them?
I mean, I can't. If you got too many options, you got none. So I can't just drop a whole lot of music. I got to spread it out evenly.
We love when Wale talks to the ladies on his record.
That's because y'all ladies.
I know, he's talking to us.
No, because a lot of, artists try to talk to the ladies and they don't really connect.
Yo, this is for the ladies. Hold up, my 4-5 tucked in the...
I fuck hoes every day.
My 4-5 tucked where my heart used to be. And then we got to put it.
You like, what the fuck? I don't like this
for the
shit.
ladies. You're such a fucking hoe.
I love it.
Well, let me just tell y'all something right now. If that song came out 4 months ago, it'd probably be one of the biggest songs of the summer, whether y'all like it or not. I'm just letting you know.
The song is a good song, but we just saying that's not to the ladies. That's
hard for me to
just
sing.
It
that,
100% is for the ladies. Like,
it's
me
good
knowing
to
Kanye
hear.
how I know him, he was like, the girls gonna sing this louder than the niggas. And it will be.
Yeah,
You're gonna hear the high pitched voice in the club over the male vocal. It's like, yo, such a fucking... It's gonna sound like a unison of women that want to get ratchet. Because in my opinion, let me just explain.
All right, let's hear
the
this.
modern new woman is highly educated and highly ratchet.
Sophisticated.
She's and educated, not meaning book smart, but like just like well read, like, street smarts, but ratchet knowing meaning. And I'm using ratchet in a cartoonistic way. Like, ratchet in a way is like, I
want to go turn
up to City Girls. Like, you get in her car and it's just all City Girls and 90s R&B.
Right.
That's it.
And then she get out.
And she get out, she know all the words, she can rap.
She goes to her business that she started.
Yeah, and she goes to her business that she started, and she sells bundles and make drug dealer money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's almost like the modern girl, like the modern, 2019, girl on the come up.
Okay, now is this cheating? Getting a lap dance in the strip club?
No.
I knew Gigi was going to say that.
Like,
if you enter the strip club, that's on the menu. That's already on the menu. Like, it's like, if you vegan or you going to McDonald's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they have vegan options.
It's McDonald's.
Salad.
It's McDonald's.
Let me get a quarter pound of no meat.
A lot of vegans are vegans for health purposes. It's McDonald's.
So Wale,
McDonald's.
When you're in a relationship, you'll get lap dances and everything. I'm just asking.
I would, and I mean, in a perfect world, but we don't live in one. But I would go get him with my girl. We're going out. We go out together. A couple that lap dances together.
She's picking her nose. Zoom in.
She's trying to move from the camera.
Zoom in.
I got you, Gigi.
Don't get me on camera.
What's up? You good?
Get that boogie.
Yeah, watch out. Now you got a booger in your hair.
No. The raw honesty on this show is too.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
You gonna lap dances ain't no, because I mean, like, obviously I'm on the road. I host a strip club from time to time. DJ Self hit me. I want to host one of these New York Jones. I got some new Jones in there.
got you.
Y'all got some new Jones in there. I want. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why he don't have no girlfriend.
No, I like strip club. I just said I date a strip. I ain't gonna meet her at work though. I ain't gonna meet her at work most likely.
His DM's about to be crazy.
All the strippers gonna be in Wale DMs.
What? Nah, I don't want it. I don't want no smoke.
L'Oreal, is that cheating? If your man got a lap dance, would you feel away?
So, first of all,
You with him. You going with him?
Yeah,
to
I
strip
gotta
club.
go with him, but like, don't
Let's
go
say
to
you're
the
not
strip club
there.
without me.
I think a lot of girls get turned on by looking at their man getting a joint. No, I didn't say all of them.
Oh.
I bet, like, like some of my best female friends are strippers, bro. And I know what it's like. Or I like go to a strip club or whatever, and like I might get a lap dance or whatever, but like we might even just talk a little bit while she dance, and then I'll be like, man, you know what? Did we talk?
But now Gigi got to weigh in on this because Gigi, let us as women know why.
Gigi, why does she have a way?
Well, because she was a stripper, so she knows what it's like. So
there was a girl named Gigi I mentioned in the song one time.
Was it?
Are you hurt?
I think I
Was it?
You know, everybody thought we were having sex because you said my name in the song. But we can talk about that later.
How was the
Talk
sex?
about it in 5
answer the
minutes.
question.
Gigi, how was the
she's
sex?
the Michael Jordan of pole dancing.
sex with him.
No joking.
Listen,
Don't you think? I think you're the Michael Jordan of pole dancing.
Absolutely.
Fact.
Yeah.
thank you.
Fact.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But it wasn't even really a thing. Like it was
Before.
or like an athletic, like a sport, like an Olympic sport.
Right.
Like,
It's
Michael
an Olympic
Phelps.
sport.
Yo, another idea. We got like Olympic people. Hey, pole dancing.
Pole dancing.
It takes a lot of strength.
No,
Yeah,
it is a
and
sport,
core.
isn't it?
It's
like
a sport in other
big deal,
countries, but it
Pole
hasn't.
dancing is a sport.
It's a
Yeah,
sport in
it
other
is.
countries, yeah, but it hasn't made it to the United. In
Did
the
you know
United
this?
States, it's still taboo.
Well, they about to move
No,
there.
listen, Germany.
No, because you laughing like, am I
Listen.
late? Why y'all
No,
laughing?
Australia,
you was mad
Germany,
hype when you found
there's
out
a
that
lot
it was
of
a sport.
Countries that strip is a sport. I mean, pole dancing is a sport.
I'm just.
Internationally, yes.
What countries?
Germany, Australia. There's a lot of companies where pole
I'm
dancing
We're
sure
going to
is
raise
that-
money for Gigi to go compete.
I'm sure they're fully
put money
clothed and
down.
stuff. Like it's different.
Yeah, like how it is when we teach class.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not like
that
naked.
kind
I'm
of-
not gonna lie. We went to go see Cirque du Soleil that Michael Jackson went, and I was like, Gigi
That's one of
would've
my
been
favorite pole
fucking
dancers,
killing
Felix
it.
Kane.
Yes,
She has that,
you
that
would've
part
killed that
in the show. Yeah, I saw it when they came to Atlanta.
Maybe-
But,
anyway,
so go ahead,
to
Gigi.
answer
Maybe
the
we gotta do
question.
like a pole dancing musical.
That'd be fire, though. That'd be fire.
Can you make this happen?
We should do
I
that.
know a lot of white people.
I feel like you giving shit away. We'll talk about this later.
All right, now
camera.
we gonna date this motherfucker.
Because I could
Nah,
have
look,
me and Gigi could write it.
My little, she
And
gonna write. She
L'Oreal,
gonna
you
be like,
gonna do the
hey,
music.
she gonna,
Yeah,
we
I'ma
gonna
do
get
the
in the
music.
car. She
Let's
gonna be like, my nigga, that pole dancing I did. Nigga, I already sent the email away.
You know how many people? It's like a burlesque show /
Yeah,
play.
with
Yes.
pole
That would be
dancing.
fire.
500 people. Nothing.
Pole
nothing
dance
too big.
choreography is real.
That's
All right, so
tight.
go ahead, Gigi. So why
That's
should we
tight.
not, as women, be worried when our man goes and gets a lap dance at the strip club?
Well, for
should we?
starters, in the era that we're in right now, the type of dancing that goes on in a strip club, in the mainstream strip club, in your Onyx, in your Magic City, in your V Lives, it's not like they're on a couch getting grinded on and like all up close and personal.
No.
Champagne
Most
room?
of those clubs, unless it's a private VIP.
When you're a
but most
handsome
of
rapper,
those
when you're a
clubs,
handsome rapper, like,
most of
You have
those
to do
clubs,
more than that.
they're just standing in front of you dancing. You know, like they just stand in front of you and dance. Now that's when they're 100% nude. I'm talking about those Miami, Atlanta,
so if they all
Houston.
on you, if they all
Now-
on you, or does that mean they like you, or they want some more money?
They want some
Money.
How you know if a stripper like you? That's the real question. I want to know.
How do you know if a
A stripper
stripper
like you in real life.
likes you in real life?
If she spends time with you. If
And-
she don't
and
go
if
to
she
his
spend,
shift.
if she spend time with you and is not like, and she not like, can you compensate me because I miss work? Like if she really trying to
Compensate me
get,
'cause I miss work
because
is a
a
lie.
girl, yeah.
How many times have you heard that
I
line?
ain't heard
She
it.
said,
Never?
I got a good conversation.
Listen, there's
wanna
been
know.
times
An
where
isolated situation.
you
I
get
wanna know if
an
anybody
invite
tried.
to go to Vegas for the weekend, and you're like, okay, well that means I'm gonna miss Friday night, Saturday night, and that's about $2,500. Can you replace that for me missing work to spend this time?
Oh
with you?
nah, we ain't leave. Like I mean, if you, leaving the strip club and
she got to take off to come spend the weekend.
That's a mutual decision. I've decided I'll allow you around me, and you've decided you want to come around me. There's no payment. There's no nothing.
I'm saying girls ask for that.
No, I understand that.
So she's
I
saying
understand
that's how
that.
you know a girl likes you,
if
a stripper.
she's
I
not
understand
trying to
that.
come after your pockets and she really want to spend time with you and get to know you, despite the fact that it's costing her money,
Well,
then, I mean, that's a
it
that's a
costs me
sign
money.
that
It costs
she
me
might
money
really
to
be
spend
into you.
time. It might cost me money. I could be doing a feature for somebody right now.
So now you know if Wale likes you if he doesn't ask you for money.
No, I'm just like, well, the first thing is the real name though. That's like the first joint.
Yeah,
Like,
the real name thing is.
but now they're starting to get real smart. They got a stripper name.
I've always had an
fake
alias.
real name?
Yeah, I've always
a
had a
stripper name, a
fake
fake,
real name.
a fake name, and alias.
Yep.
Then they real name.
Yep,
I feel like if you get to real name stages a
Yep.
little bit,
that's true.
you know.
And some might be in it for the long haul. Like, I ain't gonna ask this nigga this time because in a couple months he just gonna be giving it to me. That don't happen, Gigi?
Nah, I don't, but one thing I can say of myself, I never like tricked off on like no stripper to like kick it or like be around or whatever. Like My thing is like, yo, like, you know, I ain't no weirdo. Like, you want to just do something tomorrow or whatever? Like,
You also have the girls that feel like he busts so much, he busts so many bands on me in the club that it's worth it for me to hang out with him. Because it's kind of like a prepaid situation.
I wouldn't even know.
So,
but because sometimes, like, you know, one thing is I don't even really enjoy lap dances that much because I be looking at all the other strippers, looking at the stripper that's dancing for me, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I don't even want no conflict. Look, just let's get a little section and just all y'all just dance around. I'm gonna throw money in the air.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
I'm gonna look cool and just throw it up.
Another thing is, see, with you, Wale, it's a little different for you because you are who you are. You're not just average Joe coming in the strip club.
I mean,
you know,
in a way.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
In a way, I mean,
you're a rapper.
They see niggas in they see athletes and rappers all the time.
True.
And those who
and those people aren't regular Joes either. Right. They also see Corey from up the street and goddamn Ray that worked for Metro.
They got, you know what I'm saying, young.
Then they got the little rapper dope boys
Slim
trying
and them. They got more money than a lot of the rappers.
See, so you never
Slim
really...
and them and them, all them. Slim and them and all them. Slim and them and all them got it. They getting all that real money. They getting out brown bag money. You can throw whatever. They know them too. So I look at strippers like, you know, rappers, athletes, all that. So like, I consider those things. I never considered those things like 6-7 years ago. I consider like, dog, like, all right, what city am I, man? All right, you found like that. All right, so you probably know this person, that person, whether you tell me or not. I know such and such like bitches like you. Like, I said bitches because my conscience talking at me. But I'm just like, you know, I process it like, okay, I got these little philosophies. And I ain't never, this is some exclusive shit. I ain't never broke this one down before. Like,
exclusive?
I always, if I'm attracted to a woman, right, I consider all things before I even attempt to shoot a shot in the regular, like for instance, I saw 3 girls within the past like 2 years. I saw 3 girls working in high-end clothing stores, obviously because I'm into fashion, and then it's like one of the rare environments I can actually meet a woman. I always consider the city we in, because I'm like, okay, I know this person, and this person, and this person
shop here
in this city. I know they shop here. I know at least out of these 7, it might be Chicago. I'm like, I know just 2 niggas from the Bulls I'm cool with. I got a real close friend on the Bears, and I got 3 rapper friends I'm real tight with. You know somebody. Even if you tell me you don't, I know you know somebody. So my thing is like, do I even want to jump out there? So like I'm thinking like, okay, well, is the vibe enough for her to give me her number? Or I'm like, or am I gonna just end up hearing, oh, she used to talk to such and such and such and such, and it make it impossible for me to go forward.
But does the past really matter? Yeah, does the past really matter?
No, it don't. But I'm just saying, if it's people that you cool with, because it's like, what if it's somebody you cool with that y'all be, you know, y'all chill together, y'all bring, you know, I might be dating, I might bring a girl I'm dating, and then he with his new girl, and it's like, I'm bringing your old girl with me, and it's like, that's weird. And if I could stop that before it even happened, cool.
But does it make it awkward for you, like if somebody, your friends would date somebody you used to date? How do you feel about that?
And say you over it.
Man, it's a Joan did. I used to fuck around with, we ain't date, but, you know, we kicked it for a while, and like, I know a couple niggas that had some background vocals, added the background vocals after I laid my verse.
But does that make you feel weird, like, or does it matter?
I'm taking that.
It worked in some instances. I think it depends on the culprits. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is it? Like, if it's all right, I'm like, damn, nigga, I got like 4 songs with this nigga. Like, fuck, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, dog, this is my man for real. Like, the nigga wish me happy birthday. Like,
on Instagram, you know not like, on the stories.
That nigga posted my junk for his aesthetic, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it all really depends, because at the end of the day, you have to come to a place in your heart where it's like, damn, okay, bro, like Gigi and G, like we've been in this game for a long time. Like in real world, like if we was at one company, it's not that long. But in the industry, when we're in people's face every day, we've been in the gym for a long time. So it's like, a lot of times we end up, you know, dating people in our industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we end up, because it's like, this is our world. We live in this weird devil's playground of like.
It's like a bubble.
Yeah, it's a bubble. And it's like, we don't really have an opportunity, like every so often, like you might bump into somebody with a friend, or you might have an industry friend with a friend or something like that, but we live in this small bubble that it's hard to find people that understand your lifestyle outside of it. You know what I'm saying?
But Wale, you said that wasn't your girl. You didn't even say dating. So
He fucked her, so.
right.
No, we spent significant time together.
But it wasn't your girl, and you don't even consider it dating.
I mean,
So sometimes guys downplay.
Sometimes I feel like you.
Most men are.
No, seriously. Sometimes I feel like this is a boyfriend girlfriend situation, and then when it's over, like you reflect, like was it really like? Because it's like to be boyfriend girlfriend, like significant moments need to happen to me. Like it's more of it's the title. The younger you are, it's the feeling and the mutual respect for each other as you get older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I also feel like relationships need like a bottom line. Like if you're really in a real relationship, then there's no question if you were after the fact, if it was really real. Like you know,
Like,
you
that
come
was
to an
my
agreement
boyfriend,
with
that was
your
my
person
girlfriend.
that y'all were in a
Yeah.
relationship. So it was,
For women, sometimes we're like, well, he ain't never wifed me, and so
It is what it is.
exactly.
But what if she says, Solange is one of my favorite rappers, and I know you fucked her. I mean, rappers,
Is she a
singers.
rapper? I was
Sorry,
like-
singers, and I know you used to fuck with her, so I feel a way about that. Would you
I'm glad
be like,
edited
bitch, are
what
you
I'm
crazy?
glad you edited what you said. Though.
What?
The first one was crazy.
What rapper?
No.
Singer.
Something
Or
else you
fucked
said.
with. Sorry, fucked with, messed with.
I don't.
Cause y'all was a couple, right?
That wasn't-
Publicly.
That wasn't that's not something. I don't know. Solange is one of my
Not like that, but I mean fucked with, like
Solange
messed
is
with. I wasn't trying to be
No,
disrespectful.
you're not. No, I know what I'm at. Know where I'm at. So, like this ain't no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find a way to make it make sense. Solange is a beautiful person inside and out. Like she's also been one of my muses. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying I'm Andy Warhol. In my mind, I am. But she's like the prototype of women I personally like, and me and her, we were real cool. Like we used to kick it. Like we was real cool early on in my career. She taught me a lot about just music and just spontaneity and everything like that. But it ain't nothing like that.
All right, now is this cheating? Liking pictures of attractive people on social media.
See, that's weird for me because, if I'm starting to like a girl in any kind of way, I won't follow her. I just try to not.
But you'll look at her page, you just won't follow her.
I look at her page from time to
Right,
time,
but you won't follow her.
and it was. it seemed like I got a lot of girls, but it's not really like that. It was one girl I was talking to. I was like, she was like, "Why you don't follow me on nothing?" I was like, because. Like the way Twitter set up, IG set up now, you can see the people that you follow that comment.
And
it's like right in your face. Like
I don't want to see that.
And it's like me as like a overthinking, like neurotic, deep thinking, ratchet / bad decision making person. Like I just don't even want that energy in the air because like I get real sarcastic. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I want like passive aggressive. Like
Right.
oh yeah. So you just going hey, how you know
Such and such.
How
you know this nigga?
It was like multiple pictures. I didn't know. I don't care, but it was like multiple.
You like 7 pictures back to back.
It was like. See, I really don't know how to figure out.
Back to back.
I don't know how to figure out the time. See, that's another thing. If I figured out the time, if it was, that's bad for me. If I knew they were back to back to back to back, I'm like, come on, block it.
But how you gonna
You know what
see
I'm
that?
saying?
You would ask her to
Because you
block
can
it.
see
No, I'm just
people
saying,
that
like that's
take
why I
that.
don't like.
Yeah.
It's just like
It'll be like
I
such
don't
and such,
wanna see it.
like 8
This
pictures.
many
I don't
pictures
want
of
to
the
see it.
person. Okay,
I
okay,
don't want
okay.
to see it.
Yeah.
It's just whack because I feel like it sets you up nowadays. It's like, hey, look who commented underneath here.
Man,
It's always the
Instagram
worst.
working with the police, man. They
So
try-
is that cheating? If somebody say you're
I
dating a
don't
girl and
know.
she's liking
I don't-
other guys' pictures.
I don't think likes is cheating.
I don't know about that, but it's not cheating. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It might be a tad disrespectful, but again, it's the intent.
What if she posted Man Crush Monday of somebody?
And somebody else, yeah, that's not cheating, but that's just wild disrespectful.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
That's like diet cheating.
It depends on what the
It's
person
diet
is
cheating.
too. Like if you're dating somebody that's like an athlete and you put a rapper, it's kind of like, damn, bitch, I know that nigga. Like you can't do nothing like that.
Right.
But what if it's a regular person?
I take it for face value though, because if I'm with you, I'm with you because I know what type of person you are. I know.
But if she posted like Denzel, you wouldn't care.
Know, I mean, no.
And she's like a college girl or something.
Because he's like older.
Yeah,
He's
Denzel smooth, man. What the fuck you mean?
He gonna move in.
I don't know what your fetish is, shorty, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's the intent though, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a girl might post like a dude that's like a gay person, like a gay dude, like a model. You know what I'm saying? That everybody know is like, you know, don't even like women. It's like, okay, I get it. Like
That's the only
it's some
way.
fashion shit or
Right.
whatever. But like man crush, like I'm your man to be crushed on every day.
That's a fact.
And nobody over me.
Yeah, I feel like when
and that's
you're
not
in
an
the-
order.
What if it's Barack Obama? She posts him as Man Crush.
Man, he ain't the president no more. So, nah, but why Shawty?
Donald Trump?
Shawty, find another word though.
Yeah.
You know what the connotation behind man crush is though.
Right.
Like there's a connotation behind it, and like that's like that's disrespectful. You even trying to get under my skin, or like
that's true.
I wouldn't do no woman crush. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the same person that hasn't.
But if you put Michelle Obama as your
I
Woman
don't
Crush
even
Wednesday
leave-
because she just did something phenomenal.
Oh, just superwoman.
Okay.
That's what I posted.
Yeah, it's other words you can use instead of man crush or woman crush.
Woman crush and man crush have a connotation behind them.
Because women post other women as their Woman Crush Wednesday sometimes.
They might be gay.
70% of women would do something with a woman, either receive or give or watch or something.
Because women do that for like our friends, like to shout your friend out. Like
I used
this
to
is
think
my...
all women friends fuck each other.
That's
What?
not
That's
true.
not true. No one in this room has fucked each other.
That's a fantasy.
That's why I grinned when I say it. I also think that like well, I haven't seen one, but like if I ever see like a hotel cleaning service, that's every man. That's women. Just so you know, like that's every man's. Like
The fuck the
A
man?
hotel cleaner service.
They sound like a
weird.
porno for real.
no,
That's how the
every
pornos be.
man, like no bullshit.
You
like,
want to fuck the lady that make your bed?
It's
Hell yeah.
Some of them look
it's not
crazy.
about what she do. It's about, you know what I'm saying, the aesthetic. If
You
that's
want to
what
fuck her
like,
up against that cart she pushed
it's
down
not
the
even
hallway?
about that. It's just
Get
like,
some lotion?
yo, it's
Your
unex-
security would've
All
killed that bitch
you know
so
what it is?
fast.
You know
Who
what
is
it is? It's the unexpected joint. The
Oh, okay.
unexpected pop off. Like,
Right.
20 seconds ago, I thought I'd be putting on my jeans.
And now I'm
You know what
putting
I'm
on
saying? Now
condom.
I'm trying to put my jeans in you.
My jeans. I got it. That was
That was a
slick.
bar.
Yeah.
But then you got to stop telling housekeeping, come back, I'm asleep, and
Nah,
go
I
take a
don't-
peek out the door
I mean, no,
first.
it's like something that'll never happen. It's like fucking somebody in outer space. Like most of the women, they'll clean the rooms in the hotel, just don't fall within.
We might
it.
have to send somebody for your birthday somewhere where you at.
That's
Jump out the cake.
Jump out the cart. What you
This
doing,
sounds-
Kate?
this
You gotta
sounds-
jump out the cart.
This sounds illegal.
her
by the way.
birthday.
This sounds mad illegal, and I have
some-
nothing to
in
do
some
with it.
states.
The comments expressed by Angela Lee and company.
You going to
not necessarily
Vegas
those of
anytime
Wale
soon?
Blonde.
Vegas is fine, right?
Yeah. We could send someone to your door.
Man, Vegas and Miami are two cities that the first thing I think of in them cities is hangover.
Yeah, that's
It's just
fact.
sure.
it's a hangover and Slim,
sure.
you get a offer to host a club in Miami. They be like, yeah, man, don't get here at like 3:35. Like what? What type of coffee do y'all have for me at the door? Like,
Now-
why am I up this late?
The club closed everywhere else, and you gotta be there at that
You gotta be
time.
there at 3:35. Like, bro,
Time.
You
I'm
go to
on London
sleep,
time,
wake
bro.
up.
It's like,
Time
it's
difference.
like yesterday. It's like next week right now to me.
Now,
I like that.
Is this considered cheating? Somebody massaging your shoulders. Let's just say,
Intent again,
Just
and I
like,
hate
oh,
to
you
keep
feel
harping
a
on
little
intent.
tense.
I keep intent. That falls into the light cheating.
oh, these
But-
two girls are getting it on right here.
You know, all friends fuck.
That was just you beat me to it. The intent.
Joking.
The intent. Like why are you like, you know what I'm saying? Like I struggle with this too. Like even if I'm like starting to fuck with somebody, like but like I don't never want to be that nigga that's like why you doing this? Why you doing that? I just want you to either like be the type of woman that'll tell me that or just give me like that reassurance. You know what I'm saying? That like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't about that. Because I'm a man, too. I got my pride. I ain't about to be, like, questioning what you doing with other niggas. But I'm at the point in my life right now where it's like, I don't ask any girl that I deal with that we haven't really been, like, official. I don't ask them who they with, why they with, or none of that shit. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but you don't expect, like, certain things because we not that. You know
So
what I'm
if a
saying?
woman tries to ask you a question like, "Oh, well, I seen you on Instagram. Who is
ever
that
bring
girl?"
don't bring that up.
You'll be like, "No."
I mean,
But a girl should be able to ask you anything
If
she
she's
wants.
fucking
like,
you.
Because sometimes
she
things...
can, but I'm in the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's all entertainment, baby.
I don't know. Like
I'm
in
working.
the club. I'm in the club, but what the fuck? I ain't on Pornhub with no bitch. Like what?
Because if somebody is feeling a little insecure, shouldn't she be able to say something like, you know?
Give me an example. And I'll
Like
give you
a picture?
Okay, say a girl is like, you know what? I just want to be honest with you. It bothered me when I saw you take a picture and post this picture. Say you posted a picture the other day with Taylor Rooks and said you was a fan or whatever.
Right.
What if she was like, well, that bothered me a little bit, and I
Why?
just want to be
Why?
honest.
Because the way your arm was around her
Is
arm,
this my-
whatever.
That sounds so
is this my
familiar.
girlfriend?
This is somebody you're
you're dating,
fucking
yeah.
with.
And you guys, because you should be able to have open dialogue.
I'm not having a good day.
Look, stop. Man.
What? You should.
That's what I say.
Yeah,
No,
you tell her
that's
stop?
my response.
Or do you tell me
Go ahead,
stop?
man. Go ahead, this shit.
Go with this shit.
Go ahead, shorty. Like, go ahead, man. Fuck.
And what if she's like, do you
Yeah,
know
that's
her?
kinda
Do you have
petty.
her number? Like,
I'll
what's-
be like, I actually like Taylor Rooks. I said Swift. Almost. You
Better
almost did too.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
her too.
I like both of them.
Nah, Taylor Swift built like that motherfucking French fry.
She's like the complexion of one, too.
Music is it's good for her demographic though, man. Like
It's good for her
Taylor Swift, don't
demographic.
just eat a celery stick a day. That's your vibe. But nah, no, Taylor Swift fans don't come at me. That was like a black people joke. Y'all make them about us when we not around.
All the time.
I'm always going to see a French fry when I
So
see
you
her
would tell her
now.
Somebody gonna make a gift like a little dancing French fry.
a McDonald's fry, not a steak fry.
Yeah, one.
The thin joint. Ain't even give it a potato wedge.
Shoestring flow.
So you would tell her
No
I
potato wedge vibe.
actually like Taylor Rooks. You would say
No, I was fucking with you, but
That's petty.
I don't got no. I mean, it depends. If we at that level like that, like it's go ahead, like stop it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I ain't.
come here, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like,
you
what
ain't got
what
nothing to worry
you want
about.
me to kiss you? Where? No.
There you go.
I can
Alright.
see him
Right.
doing something like
And then
that.
she gonna point right at her crotch, right here.
Right here.
Like, yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, what
Okay,
up?
let's
Are you
go.
done? You good? I'm going to sleep. Come on.
That's all guys' solution.
Stop.
Going to sleep.
No.
Sex.
No,
Nah,
sex,
I
eating.
mean,
You
not
wanna eat
even,
your
okay,
pussy?
what you want me to make you some motherfucking crab macaroni cheese?
Not tacos
Craft.
like a baby boy.
Man, man, it's like this, man. It's like, man, where am I at right now? Like, but you know, in a way, it is double standards though. But I don't think that even the picture I took with Taylor wasn't like it wasn't like my hand was on her ass and nothing like that. Like,
But somebody might be intimidated, be like, she's a beautiful woman, like, what? You know what I'm saying?
That just makes it seem
I don't think
insecure,
I'd be.
right?
I don't
It
think I'd
is.
be. I think by the time we got that close, I'd know if she's built like that. Mm-hmm. Cause I'll let any woman. If I start catching feelings, I'm gonna let them know what they're getting into. You know what I'm saying?
What is- so what would
if
you say? What
it's
are we
been a
getting
long
into?
time. It's been a long time since I've like been like in a relationship publicly and everything. Like, but it's like, okay, do I know this person is intelligent enough to understand how this game goes?
industry.
Do I know this person is not using me to as a stepping stone to get to in the world and get out and then get to another level and do what she want? Is this person is she well read? You know, is she gonna sound like you know? I mean, I would never date a woman that's not like intelligent. Like I need another intellectual like to vibe with, because you know half of the problems is gone. Shawty, you know what this is. You know what I'm saying? You know how this game go. You know, I do this for a living, you do that for a living. This is what you expect out of your job. This is what you gotta expect out of my job. She already know. So if we going together or we're like borderline going together, she don't even mention that
She
to
wouldn't
me.
even trip.
She wouldn't even mention it to me.
All
Because
right.
if she feel away about a picture, she gonna be feeling away for the
whole lot of
her
stuff.
whole life. Entertainment.
So let me tell you. So let me get this right, shorty. You want to be in all my videos? You want to be every girl in the video?
They do.
That's a lot
Some
of
people do
CGI,
that.
baby. That's a lot of CGI. You want to be every girl in my video? Because I mean, I got to look at the girls in my video even more. I got to do more. So what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More than just this picture.
Some
That's a
people
lot of
do that though. They be using their
Okay.
same boyfriend. You be like, all right, bitch.
You guys love each other.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
we get
I don't think
It's
I don't
cute.
think no girl should even really chip off that shit.
well,
Like,
you
why even
telling
bring it
girls
up?
to block people. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
You're late for work, your boss is being an asshole, the kids are screaming for dinner. When do you get to take care of yourself? Self-care is not selfish. It's knowing that we matter in a fast-paced world where we can often feel overwhelmed and overlooked. Vanity Planet wants to make it as easy as possible for you to treat yourself right. And it all starts with skincare. Then it goes on to everything from healthier hair and a brighter smile. Why? Because you deserve it. I care so much about how my skin looks. I have on makeup every single day. That's why I have the Glow Spin Premium Facial Cleansing System. And make sure it gets in there, gets all the makeup off my face, and leaves me feeling squeaky clean and my skin shining, because that's important to me. So visit VanityPlanet.com, enter promo code Angela25 at checkout, and start taking care of you. That's VanityPlanet.com and enter promo code Angela25 at checkout. Now, let's talk about, since we talked about Insecure and Issa Rae, the episode of Insecure where Issa Rae, the guy she was dating, Nathan, went ghost.
Yes.
He just all of a sudden disappeared. All right, and we're going to get
Nathan
into...
is
the light-skinned guy.
The light with the light eye.
That was the most recent
Yeah.
episode. I ain't
And
seen
he
that.
just-
That's the only one I
okay.
ain't seen.
All right, so I'll tell you...
I went to France, came to New York, went to LA, came right back. So
you haven't
can't,
seen it yet.
you can't stream on the goddamn plane. Them motherfucking Wi-Fi slow as shit.
All right, so the guy she was dating
like
just...
17 people. It's gonna be all spread and just moving like this. And
He just disappeared all of a sudden. She's been trying to call him. He's not answering.
Yeah.
And she has no idea what happened. What are some reasons that guys go
But
ghost?
she knows he's good because she reached out. He reached out to someone
Some
else.
people are scared of what they actually want. Yeah, I mean, I came up with this a long time ago. There's a luxury in being able to say coulda, woulda, shoulda. Because in coulda, woulda, shoulda, you can control the narrative. You could be like, man,
So you go ghost a lot.
No, nah, I don't like the coulda, woulda, shouldas. Like, it depends. What ghost could mean? I mean,
Like you just disappeared.
Ghost.
Like you
okay,
just stopped talking to
some
the girl.
girls are one.
Gigi.
Some girls are one night stand. Some girls are one night stand. A regular person, but because of what they think they can get out of certain people, there's no such thing as a one night stand. It's like, yo, you, am I still you?
10 night stand. They want to be
Yeah,
around.
not even 10 night stand. It's forever. And I quit my job and like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying. I mean, it's a lot
It's
of
that
people.
good, huh?
It's a lot of people. No, I'm just saying that's the goal right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Gigi, you wanted to bring something up.
Did I?
No, because you were saying you guys are friends and then Wale all of a sudden ghosted you.
Yep, that's
He
what I
didn't
heard.
ghost me. What happened was...
Look at
And she
face.
wants to know what happened.
Well, no.
Zoom in on his face. Thanks.
let me go back to the conversation we had. So, me and this young gentleman right here had a really good friendship at one
was
point.
cool.
We
We
were
still
almost like
cool.
besties.
We still cool.
We spent a lot of time together.
We still cool.
Studio, in the
Yeah.
crib, smoking, breakfast, airport runs,
Yeah,
just kicking
was
it.
like the therapist.
Yeah, just kicking it,
Breakfast.
right? I was in a relationship.
Like
Nervous.
friends do. Like friends
Yeah, we were
do.
friends.
okay.
Now, I was in a relationship, and I met him when I was with my significant
And
other.
I was fairly new to the industry, and she was a great like mentor.
Right.
He was
friend.
kicking it.
Yeah.
We after we met, we were in Miami when we met. After we met in Miami, we found out that we had mutual friends in Atlanta. So when he would come to Atlanta, we would kick it in Atlanta, right? Then somehow or another, I guess people would see us out or whatever. Somebody went back and told my significant other that me and him were in some type of relationship, and that
Really?
wasn't the case.
I didn't know that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that wasn't the case.
So that's not why he went ghost.
So
I was trying to figure my life. I think that was when
It
I
was
got
just-
dropped from Interscope around that time. I was trying to go. I was like working with everybody 24/7.
yeah, you was doing a lot. It was around the time when you did the no hands verse.
Yeah. Yep.
It was around that time. So anyway, it became an issue between me and my relationship at the time because he couldn't understand how me and Wale became so much close friends when we had just met when we were together. He's like, you just met him with me. How y'all besties now? And you click with people like that.
Right.
Like he said, we were friends. Like we still are
conversation.
friends.
Good conversation.
It's always been nothing but respect between me and him.
And Wale's always
But-
been able to have female friends.
And we've run into each other through the years at different events and industry events and concerts and backstage and stuff like that. And it's always been respect.
I just remember riding in the car and you just giving me game like shit like about just like everything from girls to the industry to like just like the club scene in
Everything.
Atlanta because I was just starting to come to Atlanta a
Yeah.
lot. You know what I'm saying? Uber wasn't really back then and nothing like that. Like she'd be like, hey, I'm like, shit, I ain't doing shit like, let's, you know what I'm saying, smoke a J, go to the studio, or ride around, whatever. And it's like, this shit is great. Like she don't look at me like girls back in DC do. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at me like, oh my God, like at that time, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a friend, like somebody that, you know,
We just
sometimes God put people in your life at the right time, like to save you
True.
from
other
like when
things.
you right on the edge. Like again, I just left Interscope. You know what I'm saying? And I know Big West used to drive, help me around a little bit. I was torn good, so I wasn't broken down, but it's like mentally I was broken down. Like I was
We had a lot of
23,
deep conversations.
Right.
23
About
So
life.
then why did y'all not be friends anymore?
It's not that we're not friends,
But I mean,
it was the came when it was a problem with my significant other, so I just felt like, let me just fall back to
you fell
cease
back. Okay.
any
I
type
didn't know about this. I didn't know about that part.
to
though.
cease any
like, let me
type
pour a
of
drink. I didn't know.
problem. See, and I'm supposed to be pouring that
But
for
I
you.
mean, I just.
But
I want like I always I figure every woman got a man most times. I figure I just
but
figure
it
that's a
wasn't.
good
But
thing
it
to
wasn't.
talk about.
It
That's a
wasn't.
good thing
But
to
it wasn't
talk
like
about.
he didn't know I had a man because he was with me.
Right.
I was with my man when we met.
So it was all respectful, but
It was nothing but respect. But what happens is the outside.
to be honest, I don't even know who the man is, and maybe I should ask off the air because I don't know what's about to happen.
Okay.
But I don't know. I didn't know who. I don't think I ever asked.
We never had to talk about that because it never became an issue.
Right, it wasn't
You understand?
like-
Because
yeah.
our relationship wasn't.
She got
Our
into
friendship
trouble.
wasn't going in that way where I had to be like, oh, my man is da 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 da. Like
I ain't know.
We just was kicking it.
so now can y'all be friends? Like, or,
we've never, in my opinion, we've never stopped being
fell out.
friends.
okay.
I mean, I've like.
It's interesting, though,
but
that
you know,
you're-
people grow apart just because of life. Like, I remember. I don't even know if you remember. Like when it was around the time, maybe like the tail end of how long like we talking and shit like that. And you was like, man, I'm about to stop. I'm about to do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, I'm about to have like a last big Joan or something like
That's
that.
why she got wifed up for real.
And then I was just like, you know, and I think by this time I might have just signed with MMG, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like we both got new jobs, essentially. I guess that's the best metaphor to use.
Okay.
Like I got back on a major label. You know,
Doing his thing.
my buzz was higher than it was before I even signed with Interscope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
kind of like skyrocketed at that point.
And then
I was really deep into my relationship. And since it wasn't like it was a problem that me and you were friends. It's just that people on the outside looking in was, he had put my
Commenting.
name in the song. Like, people was in this nigga
What's the
ear.
line?
Like,
But the reason why I put her name in the song is because it was just like,
She's
damn,
talented.
she's tight as shit at
Yeah.
this jump. Like,
it was
you know
the
what I'm saying?
respect of what I did and how good I was at doing
I
it.
wanna
But
know
maybe
the
like,
line.
you know, me being younger at that time, like a muse, like again,
I see.
women are always my muse. Like I can guarantee you that if you came to the studio with me, you probably hear like 5 or 6 times where you were my muse in a certain line. Cause I'll think of all the women I know or that I'm cool with or that I got genuine love for, and I'll create like instances where they can relate to you.
Now you
know what
see
I'm
what I
saying?
mean by the women love.
I like
You relate.
oh my God! Now that I think
I don't
about
think
this, Wale dated a girl who didn't like me.
Really? And he
Wow.
dissed you in a
remember this
record?
early on? Something happened. She had an issue with me or
I want
something.
to know.
'cause we
You
were
want
cool.
to text me the name?
I can't remember. It was so long ago. It was like
I don't-
years
I
and
ain't
years
dated
and
that
years.
many
Did
and
he
years.
girls.
diss you in the
I
It
record?
was
did-
when they had them comedy shows. Remember when Cypher Sounds used to do those comedy shows?
Yeah, I do
And I remember you being like,
I haven't dated that many women like that, like in the industry.
And he was
Maybe
like-
she was dating you and you weren't
You
dating
know, that
her.
happens.
Yeah.
That shit, that's deep.
I was like,
That happens,
damn.
yeah. Those one-sided relationships are real.
All right, now here's
I
our
want to give it. Like,
yeah.
Oh, wait,
'cause
well,
you don't,
before you
don't
go
respond to my DMs and shit. In
I
Texas.
did DM
Ah.
you. Are you kidding me?
No.
That's a lie.
I hit you about
see
the,
all
I hit you
these.
about the yeah I mean, and then I was like, you was like yeah I mean, and I was like yondin, and you was like theory,
Yeah.
and I was like
I'm
yondin.
listen, I just want to tell you something. I always try to hook. No, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy, but
I was on the edge of my seat. Say something crazy.
I always try to hook Wale up, and he just don't step up to the plate. Like I'd be like, oh, here's a nice
So he
girl.
out
Not
here
always,
fronting.
not always.
He doesn't
it was
wanna-
a time.
He's
It
fronting
was a
on him.
time. It was a time. you
I
know.
be wanting to help him.
Angela's very like. I always look at Angela like somebody who's like seen me come up and like seen my highs and lows, and she always like my nigga, he's a good person, like, and I'm like, man, maybe I can't live up to the standards of. It's that, and a lot of her friends are like, come on, like, I know like 6 niggas that try to talk to you, like.
And they got
So a
shut
lot of
down?
her friends fall into that category of you don't know what their past might have been and what we talked
A
about
little
earlier.
bit of that.
But you know what I told him? I said, well, of course you're gonna like girls that other guys like. Why would you like them if other people didn't like them?
And I told her,
That's
and I
true.
told her that was profound.
that
was
sounds
profound.
crazy
That
to
was
me.
profound.
Of course you're gonna like
I
girls.
don't know, man. Like sometimes
How do you think girls feel when they want to talk to you? They probably thinking like,
I've never. It's been a long time since I met a girl who's like that I know, like that we speak cordially. That was like, yo, I bring this to the table, like just so you know, not mentally, whatever, all that. Like I bring this to the table, and I like you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to see where this can go, like
'Cause I don't
in
even-
any kind of way.
I be wanting Wale to like kick it to certain people
They
and he
don't want,
won't do it.
but I don't know, like.
He wants a stripper, Angela.
No, I don't.
Find a stripper
No,
friend.
I don't. It's just like I want. At this point, I just want you to have something going for yourself and just be passionate about something.
We gonna find Wale a woman.
A stripper with a business.
Every time I do an interview and I talk about it, we gonna find you.
And it never happens.
Care. No, I don't even.
I just want to say I've tried,
passionate.
and it's been some really quality.
Man, it been like one time for real.
No,
It was
And
one
what
time.
happened?
I think he hella
years
picky.
and years and years of this.
Maybe-
Knowing him the way I was friends
I
with him,
wanna know what
he
happened
is hella
to the
picky.
one
I think it's
time.
just that he
I don't
hella
even
picky.
think I'm picky like that. I'm just like, yo, have something to the table. But then it's also like, and this is my flaw. My trust issues are so immense that
You trust yourself?
I trust myself more than I
Because
trust
you have
anybody
to trust
else.
yourself first.
Yeah, I trust myself more than I trust anybody else. Like I literally got issues within my family that make it hard. That like, damn, like this happened within my family. Like I really can't trust. Like, or I've known somebody for 12 years and then this happened. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, I had a friend in college that was killed by his own man, and then one of my best friends in school was killed by his own man. Like on some open the door and play Madden with you and then smoke you and rob you. Like, so my trust is like so distorted and so weird. And you know, you see stuff like certain basketball players getting taken for child support for like 45% of what they working for. Like, it's just like, man, you know what? Like, how can you blame me? And then it's like the girls that's with the secret phone shit, like trying to get you snoring and shit.
Yeah,
and
that shit
all that,
is
like, yo,
whack.
like.
I know this girl that takes pictures of guys without them looking, so she can have that as insurance in case he try to act up.
That shit is so
Yeah, that's
See, that's too much. But then it's a problem when the nigga be like, hey, before we kick it, like,
Can you
alone,
put your
can
phone
you
up?
put your phone away? Like, but then now it's awkward. The dynamic between y'all is she
that would
might
be
still want to
awkward.
fuck
Yeah, that
you.
would be like that.
I would be like, yeah, I can't fuck with this nigga.
But even if she was, either way, you gonna get the bad one. If she was gonna do it, now she mad she can't do it, and if she wasn't gonna do it, she's insulted.
Right.
Yeah.
So either way, you know what I'm saying? So like, how you relax? How do you relax
No,
and
it
let your
is
guard
hard.
down?
It's
That's why
hard
you
to be
gotta
a
deal with
rapper
people that gotta
nowadays,
date
a male rapper
and
at that.
let them get to you.
That's
I'm sorry for
true.
touching your thigh because you know,
Oh,
everybody
he
think-
touchy-feely now. You better watch out.
No, because I got a little nostalgic. Because man, it was times where like I was really trying to figure out my neck. And you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if she could see that in me or whatever, but she knew a little bit. Like that's why. Like I was just trying to like get it together. Because it takes me back to a time where I'm like, I didn't know what was gonna happen for real. I mean, but things was good though because I was recording with Tip, I was recording with Gucci, I was recording with Gotti. You know, Reese had me in the studio with like every fucking body in Atlanta.
He was all up in
I was
Atlanta.
everywhere.
He was in Magic on Monday.
Yeah, I was everywhere. I was enjoying
He was
it.
in the H.
And I had
Was
a
he a
bag
good
too.
tipper in Magic?
I had a bag with with
Yeah.
no radio buzz. You know what I'm saying? So I was
And then
enjoying it.
he went in that studio session with Waka and did that No Hands verse.
And that was
and
over.
skyrocketed.
It was so late at night,
That shit was
bro.
the bounce back.
It was so late at night, bro. I was tired, and it's crazy. The story
remember
behind that
that.
record. I went out. Gucci. That was the day Gucci had his dinner, and I went out. I went to like 4 places. Man, I'm so drunk, so high, so tired. And I remember I was waiting for Gucci, and that's when I met Reese for real. I was like, yo, you got a charger? My phone about to die. So I charged my phone up a little bit, waited for Gucci. You know what I'm saying? The engineer was in, like, man, he ain't coming. He probably tired too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool, I'm about to leave. So I charged my phone, and I was leaving out. I was with my man, Sneaker Man Dan. I'll never forget it. And then Reese, who I didn't really know that well at the time, was like, yo, Waka in there. He want to do a song with you. And I was like, damn, man, like, I fuck with this nigga shit hard, bro. This nigga's cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired. I was like, yo, damn, just tell him to email the record. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Like, please. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, I ain't know Reese at the time, but she looking like, nigga, what you gonna do?
Email tomorrow.
And Reese like, you better get in there.
Atlanta niggas just do the song.
Just
like,
do that shit.
So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And Dan was like, bro, just suck it up, bro. You just like, we just working, man. We just, but mind you, I've been in 4 clubs. Lord knows what was in my drink, what I put in my drink. Lord knows what. Nah, it was a different time.
Back in the day.
It was a different time. But they put the beat on, you know what I'm saying?
But you killed it, though.
I'm already socially awkward. He had like a couple niggas in there. I'm just with my man. I'm like, yo.
Are you?
Yo. I'm very socially awkward. That's why I'm drinking. But I dialed him up, and then I was like, yo, let's play that jump. And then I went into this little small room because I was like, I don't want them to know how weird I am when I'm writing. Because I be like, like sitting upside down. I be on some wild shit when I'm writing. So I wrote the verse. I was like, damn, I rushed this joint. Like I wrote it in like 7 or 8 minutes. It was very fast. And I was like, bro, I rushed it. I was like, don't try to like clown me in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, he's like, nah, bro, you got it, bro. He was like, bro. And he was fucked up too. He was like,
right.
Man, damn, when he's high like drunk like this, he's like, bro, doesn't matter. You never let me down. Like, it's always gonna go. So I went in the booth and I did that job. I was like, bro, don't clown this verse, bro. Like, because
that's crazy because everybody's in the studio listening too. That's got to feel crazy.
I felt crazy. So I did the verse, one take though, right? I did it one take, and I was like, all right. I took the headphones off and I was like, okay. I didn't do no, like, if you listen to it, there's no ad-libs, there's no backgrounds, there's no nothing. Because at that time I hated doing it. I didn't like that. I just wanted my voice. And I was like, I just hope it's like okay. And then I walked out the booth and Waka was like, and I saw Dan with his hat like just like.
That's the most memorable verse on.
That shit is like 7 times platinum. Like, that's 7 times platinum. But like, you know, my style of rap is like a little different than that. I can dip in and out of that lane.
But that's the versatility of it.
Yeah.
Is that I think you can go into all these different lanes. Like you could do the strip club banger, but then you can do like the lyrical, but then you could do the
Lady
sweet
Gaga
women's
record.
song.
I guess I'm
Then
a
you could
jack
do
of all trades and master of none.
Oh, stop
Don't say
it!
that.
You've had so much more success than so many people, so I can't say.
Master is the omnipotent number one top dog. Right?
The master would be the rapping, period. The master of rapping, because you got all the other shit down.
No, yeah,
like
no.
I think about a different of a genre.
The jack of all trades is like I could rap good on everything. Like maybe I haven't mastered it because I can't do it on a level where the people. It falls right into the culture every single time.
Maybe people are used to certain shit over and over and over, and they're brainwashed. So when they hear something else, they think that it's different or whatever the case.
I have one request. I'm not gonna ask who's heard the new project.
Free lunch, we all listen to it.
Because sometimes people don't. No. Sometimes they haven't. But I just want everybody. If you want to be like, all right, let me give Wale a chance of listening to what he got going on. I want them to listen to 3 days and 3 hours.
Okay.
I want them to, because it kind of shows you what I bring to the table as far as like an artist, and like I try to make music that feels like you can see it. When I make songs like that, I feel like you can close your eyes. Even you guys now that have heard it already, I think you should close your eyes and listen to 3 days and 3 hours. Some people have got the concept already, and some people is growing on. Because if you hear it in passing, if you hear it in the Uber or while people are talking to you, you're not gonna get it. Mm-hmm. But I'll explain it now because when I do this, all my songs spike up. But it's about a long distance relationship, and it's 4:30 in Eastern time where you ask Shorty in the AM. I'm saying though. Where you at, Shorty? I'm happy without you, but got my doubts, Shorty. Like, and it's I started off like saying, all right, I'm on the West, you on the East.
Yeah, I heard
but
that.
I miss you. So it's 3 days, 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the time. I'm 3 hours back, and I'm 3 days until I see you. Mm-hmm. The first verse is like a late night call. Second verse, if you hear me, it's me getting off stage. That's why it's like, yo, did she call me? Did she call me? And I lost my voice.
Yeah,
like you can hear, I lost my voice. I'm like, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? And I just performed in the crowd I only seen your face in. So basically, I'm saying like I just did like a fucking big stadium, but all I could see was your face. Mm-hmm. But she's sleeping. You know what I'm saying? She's sleeping. That's why I'm leaving a voice message on the second verse, right? And the third verse, I'm around the corner. I'm home now because the 3 days is up. I'm home now, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say we 2 days away from celebrating that very tomorrow is today or some shit like that. I said some shit like that. And that basically means I'm like, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm around the corner and I'm reciting a poem for the third verse. Like everything that I say is I'm around the corner. Some people don't get that because the way we train to listen to music is different now. But I feel like once people put that shit together and put that all together, it's gonna go. Like, but that's how I write now. That's the writer that I've evolved
3
into.
3 days, 3 hours. Let's make sure we re-listen. Did you get all that?
Yeah, I
when you
listened to it and I understood it.
You
Well,
understood off the break?
I understand different because I did music for most of my life. So when I heard it, I'm like, this is dope. Obviously, you're West Coast, East Coast. You know what I mean? It's two different coasts. Because once I heard the 3 hours already, obviously, that's obvious.
But a lot of,
it's
and then since you've been in music, you know that a lot of people listen to the beat and the hook first.
And that's it.
And that doesn't do that song. That doesn't do that particular song justice
You
at all.
gotta really pay
That's what
attention
I
to
like about your music, though. Like, you make people think. Like, you gotta listen to you. And
But I'm not afforded that luxury no more.
See,
I'm not afforded that luxury because you're smart and you know music, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afforded that luxury for people to go back and re-listen and be like, yo, they even going to be like yay and nay probably in the first 15 seconds because of whatever narrative that they've got. You know what I'm saying? 3 days, 3 hours. Like you gotta go back and you gotta go back and listen to it. I need to see some think pieces on it. I need to see some college kids making short movies to that joint.
3 days, 3
3
hours.
days, 3 hours, bro. Everybody understands what a long distance relationship, the strain it is. But everybody also understands the passion that happens when you unite with that soul or
And
that
they-
person that you with.
People
Right,
always say with
right.
long distance relationships, you know each other better because you spend so much more time talking.
Wow, I never heard that.
Like, really like FaceTiming each other, talking on the phone.
It's such a negative connotation behind long distance relationships now, though. But I never heard you get to know each other. But it makes total sense, though.
Yeah, it
the
does.
temptations, I feel like,
My
from both
long-distance
sides, or like
relationship.
even with men, I feel like there's a lot of temptations and easy access with like women and Instagram and stuff like that.
But think about it. He
I
gets
want to
off
love
stage, the
somebody
first
so
thing
much
he
that
wanna
I
do
need
is
her.
Just call her.
Yeah.
I want to
Check
love
to see if
somebody
she
so
call
much
him.
that I need her that she can get to me as soon as possible. I want to love somebody that is in a position that can do that. If I gotta, so the money's not the issue. Getting you a flight ain't the issue, but like the procedure in doing that, I might not have the time to do that. I'm doing interviews all day. I'm just doing this. Like, I want to see, like, hey, Shawty, like, hey, man, I miss you like shit. Yeah, well, I miss you too, and I just took off. I'm about to come fly up there. That's when you get into that level of like, this ain't my, we ain't just fucking around. Like, she gonna come see me, like,
The spontaneity.
spontaneity, but she also got her own. It's a multiple thing because I don't care about the little $500 flight, whatever, like. But it's more so like I can just get on a plane and do this because I like this nigga. Like it means multiple things. It means one, on the flat surfaces, I got enough money to do this.
I'm a boss.
Spontaneously, I got enough money to do this. Two, I really, really miss you, dog. Like I really miss you, dog. Yes.
What if people
Because
take that
you
differently?
my friend at this point. Like I miss you. I miss the little things about you. It's like, Slim, you really doing this? Like you thought enough. That's why I haven't received a birthday present from a woman that say she really liked me, like a thoughtful one.
You've gotten presents, just not thoughtful ones?
Thoughtful.
okay, that's
Like a pair of J. Like nigga, I got all the J's.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I
and then
don't
who the
want
fuck?
nothing.
Never
What the
buy
fuck I
him
work
no
at?
J's.
What I work at the gas station? You know what I'm saying? Like you could get something that's way cheaper.
Why the
like
gas
something
station?
like a
That
oh
means
I got
something to
I
you.
got a record like I got a record. I got this obscure record that. Maybe I heard in the interview that your guilty pleasure is Wake Me Up Before You Go. Like you know what I'm saying? By the Wham. I got the vinyl for you. Like it's a funny gift, but I framed it and it's in a joint we put on
But
the wall.
that's some creative shit. Some people are not
I
that
need
creative.
a woman that has that element to her.
Right, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like I tweeted the other day, if you're not creative, do not date a creative. Save yourself.
that's
Okay, well that makes
And
sense.
Save
especially
yourself.
not even the fact of being creative, but it's when you're
Open-minded.
that too. But when you're dealing with somebody who can do just about anything for themselves, you have to go to the thoughtful.
Yeah, you
because
have
the
to be
money,
creative.
the money value don't really matter when it's somebody that can buy 18 of what you just bought them
Very true.
at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the fact that you took the thought out to really make it a personal, thoughtful gift or something that you know that person is really going to appreciate.
And then it's like I got a little part of me that's a little bit like, okay, I feel like I'm overly kind a lot sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like, okay, let's say it's a girl that is a painter, but I'm not a fan of her work. Like I don't think just because you like somebody you gotta like they, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, right.
So like I'm not gonna like you know, I might feel weird about the painting. I'm gonna love it for another reason because of the time and effort.
But you're not gonna hang it
But
up
from
in the
a
living
from a
room.
taste perspective,
It's not my style.
you know what I'm saying? And if it makes her happy, I'll put it up. But I will, you know, maybe find a way to be like, yo, like, you know,
Can we put it in the garage?
But again.
Put it in the guest bathroom.
Now, if I knew this was her passion and she wanted to do this, I would just pay for her to go learn it like better.
Okay.
Or learn from different people or put her around people that do that. I'd pay for it.
Has a girl ever gotten a tattoo of you on her?
That's not a fan, like someone you're dating.
Yeah, my baby mama.
Okay.
Okay.
We was good. We was man, that was my best friend for a while. But when it started to deteriorate, it just made me, I just didn't love myself as much because it was certain things that she would say to me that would really hurt me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm the only thing that could hurt me is my family and my career for real. My family and my career is the only thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you my close friend, you my family. So, you know, if I got a close friend that like they lost their job and then they gotta figure it out, I'm hurt. I got at least even Mac Miller, God bless him. You know, I talked to him 3 days before he passed. Like, that's family. That hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Career stuff, like, man, everybody hate me. Like, what did I do? When did I become the villain? Like, that hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And when you have kids, that shit is another pain. If somebody use your kid and put your name in a negative connotation any kind of way, that shit hurt like unbelievably.
That's on another level.
Can't sleep though. And it's something that you really can't even explain, and I never talk about it.
Right.
I never talk about that side. I never talk about, like, you know, I always talk about the respect and admiration I have for my daughter's mother for being such a good mother, but I never talk about the pain that comes with being a father on the road. Mm-hmm. I'm not Kevin Lyles or, you know, Russell Simmons, where it's like I could fly my daughter, a nanny, her mother, and everything with me.
Teachers and
I could do everything. Like, I wish I was. Right. And I'm gonna keep grinding until I can maybe be that. If I can be that, or if I gotta go, then she's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do everything I can to be like that dad that can do that as she get older, because she's only 2 now. Mm-hmm. So I got a little time to cook up stuff. But I made the decision within myself, like, yo, I do a lot to make her and her mother happy. I'm gonna try to find some happiness myself.
Right, you have to.
That's why when we talked at the party, I was like, yo, let's talk soon, because I gotta figure it out.
Right.
On a personal level. You know, we can't have that conversation. We can't have this conversation in the Breakfast Club. We can't, because Charlamagne would have cut in with an insensitive joke by now. But we I gotta find it, or I'm gonna probably break down.
No, it's a fact.
Black Bonnie is a real thing.
Yes.
It's an idea of a woman that
Black Bonnie.
Even if she don't work, but if she's dedicated to helping your brand and keeping your brand and like dedicated to you and shit like that, like at this point in my life, I wouldn't even do no prenup if she was dedicated like that. Mm-hmm. Like my woman, my everything, my whole globe, my whole universe. I'm not even gonna do no prenup. I'll be like, man, shit, man, you helping me just like a manager would, but it's also you my girl too. So
do you feel like you passed up on some good girls before that you should have maybe pursued more with?
Nah, I don't. I think the girls that I think I lost them to other men, or to maybe I fucked up.
Because sometimes I feel like things are timing too. Like sometimes you could be with somebody great, but for you, you're not ready to accept that into your life.
Let them go.
I just announced to my friends. I was like, yo, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to at least try. And the one obstacle I got the hurdle over is the trust thing. Because it's like, I kick it with a girl and it'd be like, oh, shit, I can't even enjoy this bride. My bad. This girl, bride ain't bad.
Bride ain't bad. Yeah. That sounds like a
better than girl.
Thing, isn't it? I think it's better than bitch or hoe.
I can't enjoy this girl company, because I'm like, really right now I'm thinking like, yo, why you like me like that? What you think every moment is gonna be loaded flower bomb? You think every
why would you say that?
No, because my sister told me, she was like, when we was on she was like the idea of you. Girls like the idea of you, because you know you got the rowdy persona. I mean, I'm rowdy in real life, but like you got the rowdy when you mad and you yelling, but you also like got a book full of poems. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? that will connect with women.
So, L'Oreal, how amazing were those meals that we had from Green Chef this week?
Oh my God, those corn cakes, those are my favorite.
My favorite was the chicken teriyaki. The corn cakes were yummy, but I made the chicken teriyaki meal on my Instagram live, and everyone that watched it was drooling. They all wanted to have a taste. It was so yummy.
Yes.
Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that includes everything you need to easily cook delicious meals that you can feel good about.
Green Chef recipes are quick and easy with step-by-step instructions, chef tips, and photos to guide you along the way.
So if you aren't really savvy in the kitchen, Green Chef is perfect for you because it's like a no-brainer. They send a wide variety of organic ingredients and imaginative new recipes each week delivered right to your door.
With Green Chef, it's easy to maintain a specialty diet and enjoy exciting new options. Their meal plans include paleo, vegan, vegetarian, keto, gluten-free,
Omnivore, and carnivore. So if you eat meat like me, then you can have whatever you like. And if you're vegan and you don't indulge in the meat and in the dairy, then they have something specially for you.
What about a pescatarian like me?
Then
They got that
they got
shit.
you. Exactly. Green Chef's expert chef design recipes with thoughtfully sourced ingredients and gourmet flavor that you will typically only find in restaurants.
Green Chef thinks dinner should be planned around your life and not the other way around. So let Green Chef do the meal planning, shopping, and prep for you week after week.
Switch up the meal plan and change the box you're getting whenever you want.
For $50 off your first box of Green Chef, go to greenchef.us/Angela. That's greenchef.us/Angela.
Enjoy.
What's the worst thing that'll happen, right? Say you date a girl and it just doesn't work out. I think that if
you have a child, you have a child together.
If you don't
that's
put
the worst
yourself,
thing that can happen.
but that's the best thing also that can happen.
No, you have the, as far as like conflict. No, children are. I want to have more children
because I really think that it's about get into something, but take your time with it and enjoy it. Right? And you don't got to rush into it and say, when I start dating somebody, this is somebody you have to be with, this is my be-all, end-all, I have to trust them right away. Of course not. But why not just go into something to have a good time, enjoy it, take it slow, and see where it goes instead of overthinking.
The animal instinct in me, right?
Oh, yeah.
I just think that, like, before my baby mother, I had another girl, we was real close. Then the one before her, right? This is when at this point, I'm still working at the shoe store in D.C., right? We were super intimate. The first night we kicked it. Mm-hmm. We ended up being together, and like even to this day, like I don't know where she at or whatever. I think she got like 2 kids now somewhere. Where she danced for a while too. But like I remember like her giving me a stack. Like at this point in my life, I was maybe like 21. Give me a stack to go to Atlanta. Like, I don't know. I know these labels trying to holler at you. You need some money. Like she set the bar for those type of women. But this is also the same person. She got, how do I say this without Aaron? I don't want nobody to put the puzzles together back home. She got real sick, and I took care of her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Working double and making sure she had everything she needed and whoop. And like, at some point, for no reason at all, she cheated. When she got healthy. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of, I think, and you know all girls be like, oh, you harping over some girl from years ago. Da, 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 da.
And you guys were young.
But females do that too.
I just think that it's petty and it's immature, but whatever. I love fucking Marcus Houston and those guys. Immature. I love immature.
IMX.
Yeah, I love BT.
I was like, she cheated with Marcus Houston.
Nah.
Batman.
Marcus Houston be getting it.
It's immature though, but it's a part of me though. It's really still a part of me.
Yeah, because when you're young and immature, that's when you're supposed to make mistakes.
You learn from them.
Man, I remember I had the flu, man. I didn't go to school, nothing. I speed and running red lights to our house just to argue. Cause
you found out she cheated on you?
Yeah.
How you found out?
If I tell you, you're gonna think I'm psycho.
Nah, we wanna know.
God. We already know you are.
Nah, it's a different level of Dexter.
What did you do?
And you're a Virgo,
CSI,
so you're
like
psycho already.
investigation, like
He was
having
like,
a little pool
this
here and
pubic
there.
hair has a. Let me go and get this tested.
No.
First of all, I think, man, I don't want her to. I hope she
You
don't
got
see
a
this.
microscope.
I don't want, because I
Okay,
got
don't
nothing
say
but
it.
love and respect.
It's
I'm
fine,
not
don't
trying to
say
throw
it.
her under the
But we don't even
We
know
don't
what
want
she
you
is.
to-
I think, no, but.
But
no,
how did you find
But
out?
Well,
she
but if
smelled
she
different.
listened to it, then
I think
she might.
First of all, I think she was fucking. She had like a bitch too. Like I think she had a bitch.
Oh shit.
Well, then
At that point,
she should've been
in
sharing
that
that
point
with
in my life, I cared a little bit. Like if you fucking with a broad, I don't think I would really care.
But at that point, you
yeah, I
cared.
did. But
She
then
should've been
it
sharing.
was like I found out like she was open to a lot of niggas. Like a lot of niggas was like hollering. She was receiving it, and she kicked it with a couple niggas. Whether it happened or not is between them two. But I knew it, and that kind of shaped me. And then I had I was really infatuated with this girl in the industry early in my career, and I felt so like I wasn't on her level. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? What's so funny?
Nah, because we seen you take that little sip right then before you kept going into
Stop being
it.
so observant. I was just like, I was so enamored with everything she was, how creative she was, and how free she was, and she was like, obviously she was a big star, and and I was just like enamored with her, and I was just ready, like, I was like head over heels, like for real, like anything, like, I'm not rich, like this person had like probably a lot more than I could ever have, and I was just so enamored with her spirit, her drive, her creativity, spontaneity. It was just all the boxes was checked. And I remember being wherever I was. So I'm not trying to leave too many clues, but I remember I just heard like, yo, I'm getting back on my ex. And that was like one of the saddest days. Like, I'm trying to hold it tight, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, and I think I kind of changed forever that day. Forever. Like I didn't become the super villain. Maybe
your heart was broke twice.
Maybe I became the anti-hero.
I was just
This
about to
is
say
twice. Yeah, it's like your heart was broke twice, and that's why. And you can't really. I feel like that happens to women.
Maybe it's karma.
It happens to a lot of
It
people.
happens
not
to
just
a lot of people,
Yeah.
but I'm
it
saying
happens.
like sometimes we carry stuff with us.
I don't think your heart could be broken identically twice.
No, of course
because
not.
after the
It's
first
different
one, it's like it don't hurt as much.
It's a little armor
And
up.
if it happens 2 or 3 times, you turn into like, you think you hurt my feelings? Watch me hurt your feelings. Hey, best friend of said person.
That's true.
Come through. Go, best friend. Go, best friend.
That's my best friend.
now. That's my best friend now. You know what I'm saying? No, but for real, like, you know how to push people buttons for real. Like
Right.
women know how to do it way more than men, because women know how to hold that shit together.
I definitely know how to press buttons, but I think like the first time I got my heart broke, I was like, I'm never gonna let this happen again. So the second time that it happened, it was worse for me. But I think it was because I was older. I lived with the person. The first time was like my first love. Like, I was still kind of young growing up, but I was devastated. But when I lived with, that was the only person I ever lived with in my life, whatever.
Yeah.
And when me and him broke up, it was like worse to me. So I feel like you do put your guard
I
up.
lived with a girl one time, and I found out like I was all right. Fuck it.
Well, what
It's
happened?
the drink. It's the drink.
Yeah, we
What'd
all
you
drinking.
find out?
One day we lived in a small. Well, I'm not trying to drop clues because I don't want no smoke.
Just
but none
tell
of
us
them.
what happened.
I went
You
through her
lived in a
phone.
small
I went through her phone. It was less technology back then, so I could
it
go.
a two-way and you sent the code?
I could kind of figure it out, like right. And I had been out of the country for a while, and I seen like meet me at the station and smiley face and all that, like. And I stopped going though, cause I could have kept going, and I just stopped.
You knew what it was.
I'd have went through all of
I
it.
don't
Not
wanna
me.
know.
That's
don't
how
wanna
I
know.
am.
Mario Winans to the time sin.
Keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it
Come
anymore.
on, Diddy. You ready, Diddy? No? All right, no.
Nah, everybody in this room
baby.
that tapped their foot or bobbed their head to that
Somebody
felt
said
that.
this.
We done got some
Oh, okay. You got to the verse. That's a different type of hurt. That's a different type of hurt.
I thought I was done drinking.
I'm not. I said, where's that gin?
So wait, so you went through her phone, saw that, and
I just know. I don't even remember what happened, but I just know it didn't last much longer after that.
then you were living together. So now that's a whole separation.
And I was so young, so I was like looking back, and I'm like, why am I even living with somebody like, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, like. the thing is, I got love for Shorty still though. Like we grown apart, we grown up, and we grown apart. Like I don't even bring it up.
So y'all still cool?
What if she came back and wanted you
cool.
back?
We cool.
And she
I think
flew out to
She's one of the most beautiful women I've ever, like physically beautiful women I've ever known, and her family is amazing, like everything. But I know, like Gigi said, like people grow apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to bring the nights I can't sleep and the torment of the industry. I don't want to bring that into no relationship. I'm not ready. Yo, like
You just said you was ready. I'm confused.
no, not ready for that part. That part. like okay, like for instance, like I want to keep everybody away from like. All right, for instance, okay, when Mac passed away, like let's say I had a live-in girlfriend or something like that, and she's trying to console me. I probably would have argued with her, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I mean, fuck this so hard.
Hurt people.
I tried. No, I was in my head. So you know what it's like.
You needed space.
I needed. I don't know what I needed. That's the problem. I don't know what I needed. I just know when I found out, J. Cole called me, and the message got to me in a weird way because somebody Reese was trying to tell me your friend, like your boy. I thought, and I don't know. You know her accent thick. I just brushed it off, and I'm like, I'm in the booth. I'm making a song. And I keep getting a lot of texts, but my joint doesn't show. And then Cole told me.
You know what that means.
Cole called me, and then he told me, and like, I went through the stages of grief in like 15 seconds. Mm. Like, it was like crazy. I was like, nah, no. He was like, yes, bro. No, nah. And then they just started going like, I couldn't stop. So I'm pacing the house, I'm walking outside, I come back down. Here's a little small beautiful moment in this. I don't know if somebody told my daughter or what, but like she came downstairs with a cookie. She's like, "Daddy's sad."
Aww.
Kids can always tell when,
That's so
when you're
sweet.
going.
She's like, "Daddy's
but kids
sad."
can always tell when you.
And I was like,
Kids are very sweet like that.
I said, I'm talking about my eyes were maroon. And I was like, "No, Daddy's not sad." I was like, "No, Daddy's not sad." She's like, "Oh, okay." And then I just took the cookie and I just ate a little piece. And I just laughed a little bit, paced a little bit, and started crying more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that night, I literally could have been in like an insane asylum. Literally. What if I had a living girlfriend in that moment? Like, she wouldn't understand, like, the pain. There's pain inside me that nobody know, bro. Like, the 30th, Mac sent the text to me on the 30th. He's like, yo, bro, I want you to cameo in this video. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I don't know, man. I'm about to go see my daughter. I'm about to be in DC. I don't know, but if I can, I got you. Like, woo. And like, you know, the day before I left LA, John Geiger, one of our mutual friends, was like,
Geiger.
he was like, yo, we at Mac's house, yo, come through. And I was with Hit Boy all day making music. And I was like, man, nah. In my mind, though, I was like, I want to holler at Mac, because like, you know, I sent him this long-ass message the day his album came out, like, bro, be proud of that shit. Like, I hope you can smell the roses and all that. Like, and he's like, bro, it feels amazing. He was such in a good spirit. But I noticed he was up late. You know what I'm saying? I'm, not on some judgy shit, like, because I know how the game go. But I wanted to be like, yo, not on some judgy shit, because we dealt with the same struggles. So I wanted to go. I was like, man, I'm going to just do it next time I come back.
Ain't no next time.
And the next time, the last text that he sent me was like, you, and I ain't go. And so I'm dealing with the pain of losing somebody that I could really confide in, but also knowing like, damn, I ain't even fucking hit him back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even, and it's not even on those industry shit. It was like, I believe when he hit me, I might have been like going through like baggage claim or something like that. It was like a weird time where it's like, in my mind, I knew I was probably gonna hit him like, oh yeah, what's up, my nigga? Like, I was like, and it's just, that there is a heavy tag that comes with dealing with a person that deals with pain like that. Not my biggest fear, but one of my fears is dealing with a woman that they look at that shit like, yo, this nigga's tripping. Like, cause I know I'm not normal. I'm hot and cold.
That is normal though, to have emotions.
Being hot and cold ain't normal. The the levels
The
of hot
highs
and
and the
coldness.
lows.
I'm not normal with that.
So who do you talk? Like, do you feel like you have problems expressing yourself when you need to, and talking about things
that's the
when you
same
need
thing
to?
we talked about. Me and my sis, like right there. Like so, Nigerians, right? A lot of us that like in my family, I can speak for my own family. A lot of us deal with like the men. A lot of times, not all, but a lot of times we're not good at being gentle. Like not because we're trying to be violent or not. It's just that we don't have that like
How you was raised.
we don't have that.
Yeah.
We don't have
tough.
that. Like I've never seen my parents kiss before. I could count on one hand how many times my mother has physically said I love you. They never came to my games. I was one of the top athletes in the county. They never came to my stuff. My father was always in Nigeria, always at work. You know what I'm saying? So I was never quote unquote friends with my parents ever in my life. And then imagine a young nigga, 13 years old in a juvenile little school where my PL was in the basement, and it was 6 people to a class with security and all that. Like, so imagine, yeah, I was very bad. Imagine that, and then imagine you got to go to that facility on a small yellow bus, so people think that you're not like
normal,
them.
Right?
Yeah, you're not normal. So it's like, then you come home, it's that. So you don't see love in the house. You know what I'm saying? You don't get love because you are the bad child or whatever. And your parents aren't from this country. They don't express themselves the way that most people do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I got maybe 2 uncles, maybe out of the 100 uncles I got that expressed it, and one of her father, he knew how to give love to the young kids in the, you know what I'm saying? I remember he bought me a pair of J's when I was like in like one of my first pair of J's in like 7th grade, 6th grade or whatever. Like, I never got that type of love from my father, and I don't even blame him. I blame the culture, that they grew up on and raising me the same way, but in another environment. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now I feel you. My father's Chinese, and they're very like that on the Chinese side of the family.
And it's difficult.
They're not. My dad. He's not.
Is it more like disciplinarian than friend, or like growing up?
We're not
I think
friends.
now that older years.
Now as I'm old, but we still never was like that growing up.
Then you hang around your American friends, and they be like, "Dad, guess what happened today? It's so cool.
Now
Let's
her
get Tommy
dad
Hilfiger."
mad funny now, like, and cool now, but I know back in the day it wasn't the same way. But he jokes with us and laugh, and we think he's the funniest person in the world. But she like, back in the day.
My father got like that recently though.
Right.
Like my
mother too.
My father stayed in my house. He stayed with me for like a month, 2 months, and he was cooking, he was laughing, we was drinking together, and I'm just like, no.
And he probably tells everybody else that you're his son.
Yeah.
Like when he goes,
he's so proud of you.
And he's proud of you.
For sure.
But he doesn't tell you.
Bro, I'm
Never
one in a fucking million. Like my nigga being from DC and being full blood Nigerian. Like, it's 2 crowds that can turn you down or accept you, and rarely has it even happened at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm 1 in a million, and then plus, y'all can do a poll. Any African, any Jamaican, Chinese, Japanese, anybody of 2nd generation. Tell your parents you want to get in the entertainment business.
Right.
Whose parents will say yes, and whose parents will be like, be an accountant, be a lawyer, be a doctor.
Right.
Because they moved to America and be like, doctor, lawyer, that's it.
Mm-hmm. But my dad was there like, you're not my daughter. You want to be a rapper? That's prostitutes, whores, drug dealers, and
where's
murderers.
your dad from?
He's Puerto Rican.
Wow.
He did not like nobody else. Like, and I mean, he like my mother. She black. But when you
got your name, when you made a name for yourself, it was like, oh, okay.
Oh nah, he was telling everybody like, oh, my daughter is on. And
you
I'm like,
you don't want to. Well, me, I don't want to play the. You remember when you said that?
Nah.
I don't want to play that, but it's like I could.
Well, my dad passed away now, but I was already started doing something on TV. I did Love and Hip Hop. So at that time, he was proud, and I was like, ain't this a bitch? Because he fucking disowned me for mad years of my life. Hell yeah, I said something. I was scared of my dad though. But I said something. Yeah, I said something because I felt the way for mad years. Still to this day I feel away. You know what I mean? Because you dealing with this your whole life. This your parent, you know what I mean? So you gonna feel away. But
how does that affect how you treat your daughter now though? Because I'm sure you have to show her so much affection.
This is the universe talking right now because, I had a real, I had a tough morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put this the way that it doesn't get nobody mad or in trouble. I've grown apart from my daughter's mother. I also think she's an amazing woman, first of all. I just think that we've grown apart, and it's made it really hard, because, I'm not gonna cry. This is not gonna happen right here. Hold on real quick. What's up with them Eagles?
They doing shitty from last time I checked. They thought they was gonna make it to the chip again this year, and they lost last week.
We back.
Okay.
Back from our regularly scheduled program. The shit that hurts the most, right? I'm so proud of my daughter. I'm so happy for my daughter. I'm so in love with her. I love everything that she does. I can't physically be there as much as I would like to right now. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm in a tricky, weird position. My daughter live in a small city. You know what I'm saying? I can't go there unless I'm moving a certain way, and I got somewhere to record and work. I have to continue to work. I got to get complacent where I'm at now. It'll be an injustice to her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And her mother, for real. But mostly important is it be an injustice to Zala if I slow up now. I don't know what's going on. Slim, well, my closest cousin died 2 days after his child was born in a car accident. Mm. That shit fucked my life. That's when everything started popping up in my life and wigging out on the media and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I look at that like, okay, shit. God forbid something happened to me. And I hate saying these in interviews because I feel like you speaking into existence. But it's like, yo, I gotta make sure. I don't care. Her mother, she'll be like, oh, you're not around enough, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And from the bottom of my heart, I just be like, yo, car, house, comfortable, right? All three checked off? Okay, let me do what I gotta do to make sure that both of y'all good. Because 90% chance we're not gonna end up together. But I'm not gonna leave you high and dry. Because you was my friend, and we made her out of love. You know what I'm saying? We made her out of love. This wasn't no little whoops joint, you know what I'm saying? We made her out of love. So all I think about every day when I'm in that studio, man, let me make something special. Let me make something great. Let me make something that's gonna change everybody's life and put everybody on a strong trajectory. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet. Mm-hmm. I came up with a lot of niggas that's there right now, but I'm not there yet. And I could be wrong. A lot of women, a lot of mothers can watch this and be like, I think right now, while I'm creative, I'm young, I'm healthy, is go get that bag and put it up for Zala and her mother. If something happened to me, it's niggas that don't like me. It's niggas, anything can happen in the street, whatever. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for Shawty right now. You know what I'm saying? And there's conflict a little bit at home because of that. Not my
That's
home,
a hard
home.
balance, though. It is.
It is.
It's a hard balance because on one point you see the benefit of how important it is to be there for your daughter, but then for you, it's, well, part of me being there for her is making sure.
I tell myself, and it's hard not to be there.
Right.
But I be like, she's two. She's two. If you could get to this place right now before she's 3.5,
and she can
4,
remember.
Then I could be like, oh shit, I could just take a PJ real quick and just stay there.
Right.
And I got a little condo over there, so I could just, you know what I'm saying, whoop de whoop. I don't want to argue. I don't want to be nasty in the media. I don't want to blah blah blah. That's why I don't, gallivant with women in public and all that other stuff. I don't want to do all of that.
Are you affectionate with your daughter when you're around her? Are you?
Oh my God, this is turning into a therapy session, but I need it, and I trust you. I swear to God, I probably realized this. Probably when Mac died, when she brought the cookie. I have this deficiency, where it's I'll see my child. I'm crying my eyes puffy. I've just calmed down. I walk back in the house and she comes up, and it's it's weird, and nobody might not feel me on this. It's go to your uncle, because I don't even want to. The sad
you don't want
energy.
To see that.
I don't want to channel it through you, through picking you up and me crying and holding you. Like you looking at your eyes make me think about what if I lost you? For some weird reason, that's where my mind went. And it's like I had to walk away from my daughter. Like, and that's when I realized I have a real deficiency with being gentle with a small toddler girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, because it's like, sometimes I imagine, okay, what if I had a boy, right? I feel like I probably just joke with him on some daddy shit, like, yo, come on, nigga, stop crying, man. Stop crying, man. Come on, what's up? All right, go ahead, cry a little bit, but after you done crying, come on over to dad. Like, it's a tone. Come back to your father. Come on, cry on my shoulder, man. You good? You good?
But it's different with it because
but I'm trying to raise a strong woman, and it's like the strongest woman that she knows is her mother. Well, shit, one of the strongest women I know is her mother. If she's crying for her mother, I'm gonna take her to her mother, because I don't know how to be. I realize that I don't know how to be gentle and to be like, oh, baby, read me your ABCs, and it always feels weird with me. And my sister was telling me this the other day, like, you know, it's because of the way you was raised, bro. Like, you was raised in a way like you don't know how. You literally don't. It's
very hard to give what you don't.
It's acting. It's acting. If you don't know it, it's literally acting. And it's like, it makes sense. But I'm coming to this realization right now.
Right.
Like literally, I'm talking about today. I almost didn't come because I was about to be too negative, bro. Because I hate arguments that have anything to do with my daughter. I hate them so much. And again, I say her mother is doing a great job. She's my daughter's fast. She's advanced. She's got it. But I'm not. I know I'm not around him. In the past 10 days, I went from LA to DC to Atlanta to Paris
to New York
again, back to LA, and now back to New York in like 11 days. Like, I'm tired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to land and like, oh, you know, I might see something on Twitter or something like that, like from somebody that she know, which means it's like, this is how she feeling, whatever. That shit got me, man. Cause like, bro, I don't stand for that. I don't like none of that absentee father shit. But I can't get a private jet to go to your city.
You know, but it's hard for both of y'all. Cause for her, she wants you there.
Absolutely.
For your daughter, and then for you, you have a goal that you're doing to try to make sure you take care of her.
Great men, and I'm not saying this for me personally, but like great men in our history that have tried to do great things or have done great things have always had multiple women. And I don't think that's because of greed or anything. I think it's because you sign up for something when you're dealing with somebody that's trying to do something great. You sign up for something, and you know, they might really just be like, okay, I'm dedicated to I want to be great at this job. I want to be great at this speech. I want to be great at this invention. And they obsess over it. Steven Spielberg, Jim Henson, all these people obsess over their job to the maximum. I try to, bro, if you knew how many times that I try to redefine black music in one session, nigga, I might take mint condition band and mix it with Metro Boomin and just try to come up with a new sound like for 10 hours, and it never come out because it didn't sound right.
But this is who you've always been, though. You've always been this person.
I've evolved into this person.
You've evolved into this person, but it wasn't in the past 2 years. So she knew the person that she was having a child with. But what I will say is,
I don't know if I'm the same exact person.
Well, you've evolved, obviously, but I think you have gotten, you know, God could have gave you a little boy that's a little more tougher. He gave you a little girl, and that was to make you a little more sensitive. And you speak to women a lot. It hurts, though.
But like,
you're not feeling for women. You speak to women a lot. But when she came to give you the cookie, that was God. You know what I mean? Trying to bring you to another place. And when you push it away.
I was trying not to let her see me in that state because...
But that's okay.
She was there to be there for you.
But that's okay.
She was coming to be there for you.
No,
She's not going to remember that.
I ate the cookie.
I ate the cookie.
But that's okay for your daughter to see you like that. That's your daughter. That's a human thing.
Yeah, for sure. But,
you know, and
in that moment, I'm just like, nah, baby, daddy's okay. Everything's okay. Right. Everything's okay. Like,
but that's when you explain, yes, daddy,
it was a thunderstorm at this.
Daddy is sad, exactly.
It was thunderstorm outside. It was just I was just in a weird place, and I was like, let me just get I got to get away from them.
They're saying that you have to wrap up, so I hate to.
They kicked us. They kicked you out a long time ago.
Part one.
That's you.
Yeah, this is part one.
Right.
But
have I changed?
You have changed. You've
evolved.
You've grown. You've grown into more of a man. You were more of a boy when.
Well, I
we
literally
had
was a boy.
friendship.
Yeah, he said, literally I was.
Yeah. And you've definitely grown into more of a man, and you might not realize it yet, but fatherhood has a lot to do with that.
Whoa.
Ain't nobody see that.
Well, you haven't grown.
Fatherhood has a lot to do with
Well,
that.
you missed your mouth. Look at his face.
Can we get him a napkin, please?
Right, got a napkin.
Immediately.
I'd like to shout out our sponsor, Alex.
And I just want to end it, though, by saying, you know, just as you make time and you said you've been in all these different places in the past 11 days, you know, schedule that time also. I think that helps.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
sure.
Once
Yeah,
you
that's
find
part
a
of the
balance,
schedule.
Sure, but it's also like
That's part of the schedule of, like, I'm not working for these
want to manage
this week.
expectations too. Sometimes,
Right.
like, you know, I just don't want, you know, I want the time with her to be, and plus she's in that age where like she's with her mother so much that like 2-year-old, like they
and at this age, she's a sponge,
Yeah.
and she's soaking it all in.
2 years old, and she can't really be that long without her mother for real.
Right.
She can't be this, like you know, I don't want to see her cry. Like I remember we went for a walk the other day, and she just started being like, I want to go to the park, and I was like, Daddy has a flight. Daddy has to catch a flight. But she's like, park, and you know, I had to pick her up, and she started throwing a tantrum. I'm like, Shorty, when you start
Terrible twos.
when you start doing
Terrible
tantrums,
too, right.
No,
It's
I'm
part of
just
the
saying,
process.
That's what two do.
But
Well,
also,
that's how you know that's your daughter, because you...
I talk like, when you ever tell, when you
Well,
start
they be
saying,
When you start acting like me,
That's my daughter.
you start acting like daddy.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready.
You know they say you get it back times 3.
Oh,
Right.
man.
I'm not going to lie. This is one of my favorite episodes, even though Wale looked like he wanted to kill me in the middle of it.
When? What part?
Nah.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
But
Let's not even bring it back up.
No, I won't. We won't.
We could have
don't
talked to
worry
you
about
for
it. We're
hours,
great.
but and listen, Wale, we will continue to
We
talk.
knew we knew this was going to happen when we first, because you know, I
I thought you was gonna talk about eating pussy and shit
I
like
love
that.
it. I
but,
know
you
we did want to hear some
Yeah.
eating pussy stories.
maybe a come later.
Right.
Maybe to come.
All right,
let's
ask me two eating pussy questions.
Okay, go ahead. Real quick. What's the first move?
Get out.
Bye.
Get out here. For real, man.
Do you go inside or you just stay on the outside?
Read her body language. Everybody's body's wired differently. And as a true technician mechanic that I try to be, you gotta read the body language. Some is involuntary, some is voluntary. You gotta read for the involuntary. The involuntary is what they really like. Some girls don't like what they really like. You know, it's
Some
too
girls
much for
don't know
them.
what they
It's
really
too much what they And it's like, oh my God, like you swimming. We're gonna speak a metaphor. You swimming, and you at a certain part, and you stay right there, and that part hasn't really been tapped into in the specific manner in which that you're swimming.
I don't want to squirt. Stop.
Do you like a squirter?
I was just about to ask that.
Trying to figure that out. It scared me the first time.
Really?
It scared me the first
Did
time.
you scream?
Did it get in your dreads?
No.
Not my hair.
Somebody send us a beat called Squirt in My Dreads.
Actually,
Listen,
Buddha
Buddha
might
got
have
beats,
one.
okay? We in
We're
Buddha's
using his
room.
studio.
Okay.
Buddha got them beats,
Give
so
me-
he might
okay.
have squirt in my dreads,
Well,
okay?
when you know, me personally, like, if I like a girl, like her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try. You know, I'm like 98% from the field, but I'm gonna try.
98. That's pretty much.
As far as trying to find as far as trying to please him with that, like eating pussy, like yeah, you gotta find it. It's in her. Every woman got it, but you gotta
That's
find
what
it,
they
and then you gotta find it, and then know what to do with it. You can't. You gotta come in a certain way, and some you gotta come a certain way. You gotta find it.
Do you like for girls to sit on your face?
Depends how much I like them.
Can you breathe when they do it, though?
Depends on how big they are.
That's why you do curls in the gym.
Not the butt.
You just lift.
It's
You
the butt.
grab the
How
thighs.
big that body part.
You grab the thighs and lift it up a little bit so they feel in control, and so you know.
What about the butt hole?
No.
You don't look
You don't eat
at
butt?
No.
Look at his whole face.
It's right there, though.
That's like a super uber drunk. We're not talking about this night like joint.
So you have though, but you just
I don't know.
Maybe I have.
He's
Probably
a Virgo.
not.
They're fucking
It's a
nasty.
possibility.
I don't know.
Probably
It's a
not.
possibility that he's
Probably
You don't
not.
want to say no
I
because
don't
you
think
don't want
I
Buddy to be like, oh, don't lie like you
So
wasn't
you
eating
ain't
my
eat
butt.
my ass the other night, so you told me you don't eat ass.
I don't know. Y'all just gave a lot of girls a joke to lie. Jokes that I don't even know. You just
Yeah.
did that. Nah,
They
they
gonna
gonna
be
lie.
lying
They
on
gonna
you like
lie.
you Usher.
They gonna lie.
Wait, do you like when they pull your dreads though? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Show me that you know something about something.
And you like,
Pull
don't
my
mess,
dreads. Tell
don't
me
mess
you're
my
not
shit
scared.
up.
Let me know you're not that you speaking to me in another way. You let me know I ain't scared
Body
of you,
language.
nigga. I ain't scared of you, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, what's up? Yeah. But then you gonna still submit at some point. So I said we gonna
Oh,
do it.
shit.
Not by verbal requests. It's just by the game of the. You know what I mean?
But do you talk while you're fucking?
You know he does.
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
What's your dirtiest line?
I don't
Let's
got
hear it.
none.
Do you
What's
call
up?
them sluts
What's
and
up?
stuff like that?
What's
What's
up?
up? That's what you say?
up?
What's up? Pull my dreads. Come in my hair.
I don't even say
Squirt in my
Squirt in
dreads.
my hair.
Do you
No.
say stuff like, let me come all over your face?
Woo! Issa Rae. Insecurity.
Oh,
No,
Insecure.
I mean insecure.
Insecure.
Sorry, insecure.
Fuck. Don't-
But she was mad that he came on her face.
The guy came in her
This is
face.
the last episode, right?
No, that's
this
last
is last
season.
season.
Oh yeah, it was in
Remember
the
she got
Carnival
mad?
John and all that.
Yeah.
I
But
wasn't
didn't that
saying
happen
it was
last
her.
season too? Like
No, that was
I don't
last
want no
season.
the
problems.
first season that happened too, or the
Or
second
it was
season.
whatever it was. That's when it happened.
He came in her
The
face.
first was
season.
mad, like in her eyes on me.
Yeah, exactly. Do you like coming in girls' face?
No, I don't know.
If you
It's
hitting
more-
a girl and
No,
she
no,
like,
no,
I
no.
want you to come
No.
on my face.
I think we talking
Mid-stroke.
about we talking about like sport fucking and like relationship sex.
You don't think you can mix the both?
That shit be that's I gotta see a shrink about
What's
that.
the difference between relationship sex and
Nah,
Man,
that's
you know,
right.
Relationship
if I
sex is
like a girl,
is
I don't-
lovemaking.
I don't want like.
you don't want to come on her face?
I want to learn how to because I feel like that's how you stay married. But
Yeah.
I don't know how to
That
like if
married
I
was
really
so
like a
decent.
jump
Married.
like yo
Married.
Slim, I can't. I don't know how to.
I'm trying to get married.
I don't know how to.
You can't be dirty with the girl you love?
It's weird.
No,
as fuck.
you gotta be
it's
dirty
not
with the girl you
weird.
I
love.
know. That's why you gotta start.
let me
off-
tell you something.
That's why you gotta start off on that motherfucking page.
Homeboy,
That's the
listen
one
to
you
your
married.
OG,
You gotta start
homeboy.
off right there.
Look, homeboy, listen to your OG. Let me tell you something.
If you start off on that page with the nasty sex and shit like that, and then y'all start really liking each other, then you already started it. But if you like dating and courting and doing
Gradually.
all that, and then you get to that, you gonna be fucking a missionary and.
So that bitch got to throw up on your dick the first night.
Don't throw up on my dick. In a dream. Don't even dream you
No,
do
I'm
that shit.
joking.
No, I know what you mean.
Has
That's
anybody ever
it's a hyperbole or metaphor
Yeah,
for
have it go
nasty
all the
sex.
way
Has
down.
a woman
Yeah.
asked you to do something so crazy you were like, I ain't doing that?
I think my eyes say a lot before we get started. Like, I think my eyes say a couple things. Like,
Bitch, you better not never.
listen,
This episode's a turn
Listen here.
totally
and
different.
then the soundtrack.
What's the
you know.
soundtrack? Wait.
Can I give everybody a motherfucking PSA of what to do?
Yes.
You gotta be quick with it, right? Come back from the club, right? Jump in the shower. You go first. Get her phone. Well, if you don't, get her phone. Jump in the shower, right? Handle your business. Then she go in the shower. You set up the acoustics or the sound in the room. Now, I don't know if you a 6 minute, 8 minute, 12 minute, 4 minute, 3 minute kind of guy.
Some of them look like ones.
You make shit. I've been one time.
No.
Man, unexpected sex will make you come fast as shit.
Comes.
No, unexpected
it
sex
start?
make you come like shit. Like it's like, yo, what? Where did this come from? Come.
They all laughing because they agree.
All of the guys in the room has had that
When you
happen
know,
to them
when
before.
you know you about to smash, it's like, all right, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying?
Let me get it together.
When she in the camera, when she in the shower, you put together your little playlist of however you want the sex to be. Visualize it. You want it to be gangster sex. You want it to be some
Go-go.
smooth shit.
Freak
I don't
hoes.
know if I can fuck the go-go. Backyard band's interpretation of Boys to Atlantis.
Oh,
That would be a
poppin'.
vibe. I wish they put that shit. Man, somebody got to put
That
that shit.
sounds
They got to put it on Spotify. It's so good. I grew up on that jam. Like that's me going to school in 8th and 9th grade, 10th grade, listening to that jam. They used to open with that song sometime. Boys to Atlantis, the go-go version. It just sounds like a grainy big band version of the song, but like, or even a regular Voice to Atlantis by the Ozzy Brothers. That's a good starter. But get a playlist together. How
I
you
like
gonna
a playlist.
How envision?
You know I like a
I'm the
playlist.
only person that's
or
not
you
in.
gotta
How
tell
many
yourself,
playlists
I
I
gotta
have?
make it to this song. I gotta make it to this song.
That's why I do a shuffle.
Nah. Well, yeah. You can do
What
something.
song you gonna make it
The
to?
song I'm a bust to.
All right, let me let Wale go because
Oh yeah. Like they about to.
Yeah.
It's about
They
to be
about to-
over.
they about to
for-
come
look,
snatch our mics.
His mic
His mic
died.
broke.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Say lip service.
But we appreciate you, Wale, so much. We're gonna have a part 2 for sure.
Yo, Wale.
He don't like to hold his
No,
mic.
your mic just came. It's that.
Your mic came.
Mic. She
Lip
got the
mic.
lip mic. Baby, can we do another round? Yeah, I got you.
How many minutes? 20 minutes?
No, I got you. No. Just kiss it a little bit.
Angela, kiss it. Kiss
All right,
it,
I'm about to put a condom on real quick. That's how it works.
Did this
That's
happen
funny.
to you
That's the
today,
visual
Wale?
representation.
Speaks from experience, Wale. We
Nah, this
appreciate
is my imagination.
Yeah, I cannot with y'all.
Make sure y'all
This is my
download that EP. Wale, part 2, next time you come back.
Free lunch.
3 days, 3 hours.
Free lunch.
Hey, all that free
3
lunch.
days, 3 hours, and for
Free
him,
lunch.
3 minutes.
We didn't get no lunch
3 minutes.
today. We're
Free
still
lunch.
hungry, Wale.
Shit, I'm
3 minutes.
I'm still full.
Where the fuck is our free lunch?
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
remix.
3 minutes, no hours. 3 minutes, no hours. 3 times.
Wale! What's up, you guys? I just found something that's kicking the shit out of my breakout. It's called the Ultimate Skin Spa by Vanity Planet, and it didn't help my skincare routine. It's my entire skincare routine. It has a 360-degree rotation, 2 speeds, 3 customized brush heads, and with over 1.2 million brushes sold worldwide and 150,000 reviews with a 4.5 average rating, it's not hard to see what all the noise is about. Now, Vanity Planet is pushing the boundaries of how you treat yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Visit VanityPlanet.com, enter promo code Angela25 at checkout, and start taking care of you.